Good evening and welcome inside of Rawlins High School, home of the Outlaws and the Worland Warriors opening game of the 2026 calendar year. With the holiday break in the rear view, both the Warriors and Lady Warriors look to start the year on a winning note against the Outlaws, and we have all the round ball action here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. We are streaming live via Facebook, YouTube, the NFHS Network, and Huddle TV. This is the McGarvin and Taylor pregame show presented by McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland. This and every broadcast would not be possible without the wonderful support of this community and the following businesses: Pinnacle Bank, McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate, King's Carpet One, Diesel Pickup Specialists, Kinlan Ace Hardware, Admiral Beverage Corporation, Sally's Classic Pizza, Swing Trucking, McGarvin Moberly Construction, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant, Worland Dental Clinic, Washkey Prevention Coalition, Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, Sage Creek Land and Cattle, Bryant Honey, and War Paint. Advertising opportunities are still available here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. You still have time to take advantage of the rest of season or rest of year or even month-to-month advertising opportunities are available. Discounts available for the longer that you sign up. Contact me, Jordan McKamey, at McKameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or by call or text at 307-431-1468. The McGarvin and Taylor pregame show is full of features, including a talk with head coach Mark Mortimer, a look inside the matchup, the Lady Warrior keys to the game, and later on it's the Northern Wyoming News starting lineups and opening tip-off here from Rawlins. We're minutes away from a clash between East and West in the 3A division. Will the Warriors find early form and bring winning justice to the home of the Outlaws, or will Rawlins flip the script and send Worland to a loss to open up the calendar year? Find out next on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
Yep, we even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex. And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a...
And welcome back inside the pregame show presented by McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate. Find them online at worlandwio.com. That's worlandwio.com. Talk to one of their talented real estate specialists at 307-347-4271. Happy 2026 to you all. 8 days into it. Hopefully your resolutions are still intact, but hopefully one of your resolutions is to tune in to Worland Warrior and Lady Warrior basketball here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. We're in the home of the Outlaws here in Carbon County. Rawlins and Worland tipping off the calendar year here. Lady Warriors going to look to get back into the win column after opening their season with 3 straight victories. And their opening tournament fell 3 straight times at the Flaming Gorge. Down a lot of bodies down there, and now they'll look to get back into the win column here in what was used to be a classic 3A East battle between the Warriors and the Outlaws, but now it is an East versus West showdown as the Warriors find themselves in the 3A West division here in the 2025-2026 basketball season. We're glad to have you here along the on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. You can stream us live via Facebook, YouTube, the NFHS Network, as well as Huddle TV. For those of you tuning in on Facebook and YouTube, make sure you give our pages a like, a follow, subscribe to the YouTube page, follow the Facebook page, turn on your alerts, like the video on YouTube, do all that good stuff there. Just helps us get a little more recognition. For those who may not see our links on Facebook, they can find it on YouTube. So make sure you do subscribe and like those videos. Of course, this is the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. JV squad in action here early on. Big lead up 41-11 in this one, as I got about 4:15 left in this game. Of course, the Lady Warriors and Lady Outlaws going to kick off our varsity action here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Both teams coming into this one looking to get off on a winning foot. Of course, the Lady Warriors coming in at 3-3 overall. The Rawlins Outlaws sitting at 2-4. As we kind of look around the state, a few things happening around the state of Wyoming this week. Got some West Conference action went on earlier this week. It was on Tuesday. Lander Valley headed up to Cody with the Phillies, the number one team in 3A basketball. Took down the number 2 Lander Lady Valley Tigers 64-37. So Cody still got the big target on their back. They are kind of the class of the division, have been over the last number of years. So that'll be kind of a benchmark game for a lot of teams. And the Lady Warriors, this is their only game of the weekend. Traditionally, we'd see them play on the weekend, but just the way the schedule shook out, no tournament play. Again, with that extra tournament before the holiday break, decided not to take part in the Winter Classics, both here at Rawlins High School and over in Pinedale High School. Typically, the Warriors and Lady Warriors on the road there, but decided that they would take the weekend off. So this is our solo broadcast for this week here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Some home action will be in Worland next week as the Warrior boys host the Bighorn Basin Classic. Lady Warriors will be on the road. Stick to the Facebook page to find out start times of those games and our broadcast schedule as well. We'll take another break here on the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. On the other side, we'll have a chat with the man in charge of the Worland Lady Warriors. It's head coach Mark Mortimer. That conversation comes your way next. You're tuned in to Worland Lady Warrior basketball on the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warrior Special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453. Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McKamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics. Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland.
Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com. Welcome back inside the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. Jordan McKamey alongside you. We're now joined by Worland Lady Warrior head coach Mark Mortimer. Coach, first, happy 2026 to you. Lady Warriors get onto the court for the first time in this new year against Rawlins. What do you hope to see in those opening minutes after such a long layoff from competitive basketball?
You hope the rust comes off early. We're going to start off with full court pressure, get this team running right away, and hopefully it's good on both ends for us. It's been really nice this last week. You know, we're fully healthy. We have everyone except for one kid who's out still, but, we're excited to hit the ground running and going full court tonight.
Well, Coach, you mentioned it there about the health. The Lady Warriors, of course, went down to the Flaming Gorge. Most of your starters out that weekend, so they haven't played basketball in a better part of a month. What has it been like in practice from maybe a competitive standpoint? Are they kind of itching, chomping at the bit to get going?
Yeah, I think you're going to find out early. These kids are ready to get on the court and take it out on somebody else. Really good practices this week, and at the end of last week when we started having kids kind of filter back into the gym. They can't get they're ready to go. I absolutely can't wait to get on the floor.
Seems to be a classic 3A East battle now, East versus West here against Rawlins, a team that you're familiar with. What do you expect to see out of this 26 outfit here from the Lady Outlaws?
You know, they have three kids who do primarily all their scoring. They're, I think, 35 points a game just between these three kids, and two seniors and a sophomore. We have to find them early. Can't give them any separation, or they're going to let it fly from anywhere. And when you play in these gyms when you're on the road, you can't let the home team get hot early, or you find yourself really trying to sneak back into games. So we have to start out defensively, taking care of business, and offensively, we're just going to outrun them.
Well, Coach, you talk about that running. We saw it a lot in the opening tournament of the season. You were kind of releasing off that pressure valve when shots went up from your opponents. Are we going to see that a little bit more? I know missing maybe the final big size inside, but is that going to fall maybe to Maddie and Annie tonight?
Oh, Maddie and Annie do a tremendous job working together, rebounding. As soon as we get the outlet, we're flying out of our zone into offense, and I think we'll see a lot of the same unless, Rawlins does anything where they're already keeping somebody back against us high in their offense. But, we'll adjust to that. We're going to run as much as we can tonight.
Jordan McKamey joined by Worland Lady Warrior head coach Mark Mortimer. Lady Warriors and the Lady Outlaws set to tip it off here in just a couple of minutes. Coach, any final thoughts on this one before we let you get into it here? Hardwood action 2026.
I hope everybody's having a great new year and excited to hear us tonight, and I can't wait to be on the home floor here in a couple weeks and have everybody see this group in action.
That's head coach Mark Mortimer here on the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. Keep it tuned to the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Tip-off just minutes away. Streaming live via Facebook, YouTube, the NFHS Network, and Huddle TV here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Yep. We even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex. And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bollinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family. We weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that they were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com.
We're Brian Honey.
So 5 generations of beekeepers here in the Bighorn Basin, and we run a little over 10,000 hives of bees throughout all the counties in Wyoming. You know, I feel like they were always a part of the community, and we were just kind of right on the side with them, trying to, give back to the community. And Pinnacle Bank does an awesome job at that.
I see the Pinnacle employees, everybody that works in there, DJ lives by me, so the community is always there. Everybody's a part of the community from the bank, and you always have a good feeling knowing that someone's taking care of you, and that's what Pinnacle Bank has always been for us.
And welcome back inside the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. We're just about 15 minutes away from the opening tap here. Of course, we'll still have the starters opening tip coming up, as well as a national anthem. So again, we'll be tipping off right near that 5:30 mark. We're glad to have you here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network as we dive a little bit further into this matchup. Head coach Mark Mortimer talked about it for this Outlaw team. Most of their scoring coming from 3 players, and that's going to be number 1, Zoe Porter, number 3, Carson France, and number 11, Lily Bustos. Those are the players that have really been a part of it, but tonight also coming back into Coach David Hastings' lineup is number 2, Sydney Seldom-Ridge, so getting a little healthier after the winter break, so haven't seen her in any of the action. No stats reported, so first game of the season for her. And we'll see what that does for the Rawlins Lady Outlaws. They come into this contest sitting at 2-4 overall, averaging about 51 points per game, only giving up about 34 in their opening 6 games of the season. For the Lady Warriors, I'd call it a skewed 3-3 schedule, just given the uphill battle that essentially the JV squad had to take on the full varsity squads down at the Flaming Gorge Classic. Sickness got the Lady Warriors, and so it was great experience for those second unit players, but the Lady Warriors were in a tough spot taking on some 4A schools down there in Green River and Rock Springs, Wyoming. So they're sitting at 3-3 overall, averaging about 49 points per game. Again, that also a little bit skewed, giving up about 39 per game. And again, some of those down there at the Flaming Gorge Classic, things got a little lopsided in those ones, losing down there to Green River 51-9, 64-28 to Evanston, and 66-38. They opened up the season with 51-37 win over Kelly Walsh, 55-43 over Natrona, and 52-34 over Riverton. So those are kind of the signature wins so far on the season for these Worland Lady Warriors as they come into this one looking for win number 4. On the other side for Rawlins, this season, some of the smaller schools they've taken out, Farson, Eden, Rich County, Utah, lost that one, fell to Big Piney, beat Big Piney, beat Kemmerer, lost to Rock Springs 51-45, and lost to Evanston 57-17. So had a few struggles, just like the Lady Warriors, against some of that 4A competition. So should be a tight battle here tonight. And as you heard head coach Mark Mortimer talk about, his team is going to run. Talked to him a little bit off the mic, and he said Kat Navarro's been chomping at the bit. So expect to see her essentially in track meet mode here tonight. The Lady Warriors, though, going to have to do a good job rebounding underneath. Still no Lily Richardson. She'll be back next week. She'll be back into the lineup next week, but today going to be down Lily Richardson. That'll bring Kennedy Bassett into the starting lineup for the Lady Warriors. We'll get to all those a little later on as the 10-minute clock is now running here as the Lady Warriors and the Lady Outlaws start to warm it up here. As you can tell, of course, on our camera, as we always do here in Rawlins, don't have a setup anywhere outside of the scores table, so the camera angle is tight. So when the Lady Warriors go to the north side of the floor for offense, it'll be a couple of cutoff angles there, but we'll do our best to keep the action in frame for you. And then on the other side, as you can see, just a little bit of a wider pan shot. But we'll do the best that we can. Just get ready for some of those tight angles here on a Thursday night from Rawlins High School. This is the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. We take a break. On the other side, we continue to prep you for the opening tap. We'll get into our Lady Warrior Keys the Game a little bit later on. Then, of course, our Northern Wyoming News opening starting lineups and opening tip-off, but before that, we'll get you a national anthem as well. Varsity basketball in 2026, just minutes away. Keep it tuned to the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McKamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine in the afternoon.
Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors! Every Warrior needs the support of their Shield. Thank you to the following Shield members: Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, 1006 Bighorn Avenue in Worland, 347-6196. Bryant Honey Incorporated in Worland, Pure Wyoming Honey and Pollination Services. Sage Creek Land and Cattle Company, food from our family farm to your family table for over 100 years. War Paint, custom design warrior gear. Find them on Facebook or online at warpaint.com. Add your strength to the Shield today. Contact Jordan McKamey at McKameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or call or text 307-431-1468 today. And we're back live courtside here on the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. Jordan McKamey with you. Worland Lady Warriors, Rawlins Lady Outlaws, minutes away from getting going here in the 2026 calendar year. Lady Warriors tipping off our action here against Rawlins. Lady Warriors sitting at 500 on the season, looking to get their first 3A non-conference win of the season here at the expense of the home squad, the Rawlins Lady Outlaws. Of course, Winter Classic coming up this weekend here in Rawlins, Wyoming. Lady Warriors won't be in attendance, have been in the past, but Lady Warriors and Warriors, this is their only game of the weekend. Then they'll get back into it next weekend with the Bighorn Basin Classic. So that's all coming up here. Lady Warriors getting into their final preparations here on the south side of the gym, as you can see on the camera here. Again, we mentioned the tight angles. Going to do our best to keep all the action in frame for you the best that we can. So we'll do our best to keep that and the action right there for you. But hopefully, if you like to listen to me talk, I can keep the action square there as well. Let's jump into our Lady Warrior keys of the game here tonight against the Rawlins Lady Outlaws. Key number one, find on-court chemistry after a long break. You expect to see a little rust. That's, you hear that from head coach Mark Mortar, but he hopes to see that rust shake off pretty quick. Number two, continue to apply pressure defensively and break any full court pressure offensively. That was, again, the thing last season that really stifled the Lady Warriors. So far this year, they've been a lot better at dealing with that pressure, and they've been dishing out some of their own defensive press, including in the full court. We expect to see some of that here tonight against the Outlaws. Number three, work hard on the board. Still no Lily Richardson, but got some size inside with Annie Page. And, of course, the hard work of Maddie Robertson as well down low. So those two players are going to be busy on the boards here tonight for these Worland Lady Warriors. Keys of the game, find on-court chemistry after a long break, continue to apply pressure defensively and offensively, and work hard on the boards.
That's going to do it for our McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. We'll have our national anthem coming up on the other side. Then it's the Northern Wyoming News starting lineups and opening tap here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland. Give them a call, 307-347-4271, or find their listings of homes and land for sale online at worlandwyo.com. That's worlandwyo.com. Come back on the other side here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. We get you our nation's anthem. Then we'll get into those starting lineups and opening tip-off from Rawlins High School. Warriors, Outlaws, momentarily on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Every Warrior needs the support of their Shield. Thank you to the following Shield members: Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, 1006 Bighorn Avenue in Worland, 347-6196. Bryant Honey Incorporated in Worland, Pure Wyoming Honey and Pollination Services. Sage Creek Land and Cattle Company, food from our family farm to your family table for over 100 years. War Paint, custom design warrior gear. Find them on Facebook or online at warpaint.com. Add your strength to the Shield today. Contact Jordan McKamey at McKameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or call or text 307-431-1468 today.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine in the afternoon.
Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com. And welcome inside the broadcast booth here at Rawlins High School. Worland Lady Warriors, Rawlins Lady Outlaws, moments away from tipping it off. Our Northern Wyoming News starting lineups and opening tap coming up here in just a moment. Northern Wyoming News in Worland. Carla Pomeroy and team continue to appreciate their continued sponsorship and their effort delivering local, regional, national news to us here in the Bighorn Basin. Find them online at wyodaily.com, wyodaily.com, or pick up their print publication each and every Thursday. For the Northern Wyoming News as well, dedicated sports section, classifieds, and more. The Northern Wyoming News in Worland. Starting lineups and opening tip coming up here in just a moment. I believe they'll get a national anthem before this one tips off, so that should be coming away here momentarily. Former Worland High School student, graduate, Andrew Salzman still in charge of the Rawlins Outlaw High School Band, so most likely they'll bring the national anthem coming your way just over here on the west side of the court. But we're going to step away for our own national anthem here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Starting lineups, opening tip on the other side here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland.
McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors!
Yep, we even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex. And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McKamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics. National anthem is behind us. Time for the Northern Wyoming News starting lineups. You'll see the Lady Warriors come out here just off on your right-hand side of the camera. Let's get into our starting lineups brought to you by the Northern Wyoming News. We'll start with the homestanding Rawlins Lady Outlaws. They'll go with number 1, Zoe Porter. That's number 2, Sydney Seldomridge. Number 3, Carson France. Number 11 is Lily Bustos. Number 23 is Kate Hernandez. Head coach David Hastings, the Rawlins Lady Outlaws. For the Lady Warriors, they go with number 1, Kennedy Bassett. Number 3, Kat Navarro. Number 11, Maddie Robertson. Number 12, Emma Glantz. And number 15, Annie Page. Lady Warriors, of course, led out by head coach Mark Mortimer, wearing the black and orange away jerseys, orange numbers, white trim for the Lady Warriors here with Worland across the front of those jerseys. Lady Warriors just waiting for the Rawlins Lady Outlaws to be introduced here, as we'll bring you to center court. And again, do keep an eye on this short camera angle. Sometimes there's going to be referees in the way, sometimes coaches as well. So we'll do our best to keep the action square for you and try to keep the time and everything else and score for you as best that we can. So we'll do our best with the short angle that we have at the scorers table here at Rawlins High School. Both squads have now been introduced, so it's time for our Northern Wyoming News opening tip-off here on a Thursday evening from Rawlins High School. Jordan McKamey alongside you for the play-by-play action of Worland Warrior basketball. 3A West versus 3A East. We're in for a good one here out on the road as Navarro sets up in the middle here against Carson France. France with a bit of a size advantage here. We'll see which way the tip goes, but it does go the way of the Lady Outlaws, and we're underway as the Outlaws have the Northern Wyoming News opening tap. France has it here up top, looking for a diving player there. Couldn't hook up. Now it's a baseline shot, no good. Rebound down for Annie Page. Here comes Glanz the other way for the Lady Warriors. Page into the bottom. Nice little feed there to the inside for Robertson. Up and good with a left hand from the block. Lady Warriors on the board, 2-0 here on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, and an early turnover here for the Rawlins Lady Outlaws. So 2-0 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Pinnacle Bank the way banking should be. Glanz looking inbounds here, needs a little bit of help. Finally does get it in for Page. Right back for Glanz here in front of the camera. Goes over the top now for Navarro, driving to the basket all the way to the hoop. Goes up against France. Can't get the first one to go. Stripped away on the second. Out of bounds stays. The Lady Warriors look like got a little shot across the face there, but Navarro's all right. And the Lady Warriors will have an inbounds play now here across the baseline. Glanz will inbounds again. Navarro open out in the corner if she wants her. There she is now. Back for Glanz, right corner, going inside. Robertson, dribble, gather, lost it. Ball's loose. Robertson had it, but then off her hands and out of bounds. So Lady Warriors turnover there in the early going. Here comes a full court press from the Lady Warriors, but the Outlaws are able to break that into the front court here. Down in the corner, France for three. Air ball there. Fight for the rebound. Comes down for the Outlaws is number 1, Zoe Porter. She'll head to the free throw line on the putback attempt. Foul goes against Glanz. So Porter at the free throw line now. Shot is up, shot is good. So the Outlaws on the board with 6:57 to go here in the opening quarter. 2-1 Lady Warriors. Porter will try to tie this one up as we see Abby Spinney check into the game for the Lady Outlaws. Second one up, no good. Long rebound. There's Bassett. Good rebound by Kennedy as she dribbles here up the near sideline and into the front court she goes. Page back for Bassett. Glanz works around the left-hand side. Tried to see if there's anything available on the blocks. There's Navarro down the lane. She goes, takes on France at the bucket. Just misses that layup there. Almost took it back in the backcourt. I like the little drive there from Kat. And the Lady Warriors will set up defensively now. France back into the right corner. Deep outside, three on the way. Right wing splashed it good for Zoe Porter. And it's 4-2 Outlaws as the Lady Warriors trail for the first time in this game. And now a foul against Kat Navarro here. And we'll see Porter pick up the foul. So she's got all 4 points for the Outlaws. Quick changes for Coach Hastings over there is Hope Garner into the game for the Lady Outlaws. Ball comes in for Bassett. Zone defense here from the Outlaws. Navarro has it, sees a little bit of space, now kicks out Bassett. Dribble dry, but got her feet moving a little too quick there, and a turnover on the Lady Warriors. So the second of the game here in the early going. Nearly 2 minutes gone by. Baseball pass across the floor here, and now the Outlaws go up top to break the pressure. Drive to the inside now. Garner the check-in, hits a little mid-range jumper, so the Outlaws off to a good start from the field. Lady Warriors trail it by 4, and now almost losing it is Glanz, but kicks it outside for Bassett. Trying to settle in here. Navarro going to the hoop, banged off of it, but unable to get the whistle, and the ball comes the other way on the third Lady Warrior turnover. And now a double dribble as the Outlaws give it right back. Lady Warriors into the front court. Down low it goes for Robertson. Up and good there for Maddie Robertson. So we just try to get those changes in there. Garner back the other way. Looks to shovel it off for Spenny. Now Spenny takes on a right wing three. No good, but an inside rebound. Ball's loose, and Page has it. Finds an outlet in Glanz, and now up the floor for Navarro. To the backside, Bassett pulls up. Little mid-range jumper. Kennedy knocks it down. The Lady Warriors tie it up at 6 apiece. And now a timeout here on the floor taken by head coach Mark Mortimer. 6-6 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 5:12 to go here in the first quarter on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Timeout just about to conclude here at Rawlins High School, opening just about 2:48 of this game. 5:12 to go. It's 6-6 between the Lady Warriors and the Lady Outlaws. Outlaws trailed early on 2-0, then put a little 6-0 run together. The Lady Warriors have answered with a 4-0 mini run of their own. So here comes Rawlins into the front court. They'll go right side into the corner for France. Kick it up around now. One touch here for Porter. Porter asking for it over the top, unable to get it there from Bustos. Now right side, three on the way again. This one up, no good for Hernandez. Rebound down for Robertson and quickly up the floor for Bassett, but too hot on the pass. And the Lady Warriors turn it over there at a freebie, but unable to cash that one in are the Lady Warriors. Now they try to set up the pressure. Bustos here to the middle of the floor for France, and a little foul. No, it's dribbled on the sideline there by France, so a turnover right back to the Lady Warriors. So some early mistakes expected in the early going here as Glanz has it, gives back for Navarro, and Cat pushes into the front court. Now bounces it down low. Robertson inside of her defender there, and Page with the rebound. Glanz thought about the three. Now Page will take it on right corner pocket. Karam's off on the angle, no good. And here comes Bustos the other way, taken away by Robertson. Right back down low for Cat Navarro. Turnaround up and good. Right hand, there's Cat on the little turnover there. And now a timeout on the floor for head coach Hastings, 30-second variety. 8-2 Lady Warriors, 4:22 to go in the opening quarter on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine in the air.
Both teams trying to kind of figure things out in the early going, just trying to install a couple of items, and both teams taking short timeouts just to restructure what they're doing. Lady Warriors going to go into that full court press, going to try to force a turnover here, and now the ball's up ahead, and there's Page to take it away. Kick it up ahead for Bassett, has to hold things up, and then gives it off for Glanz. Dump to the inside for Navarro, can't take on France, back for Glanz, wide open, drives it down the baseline, little floating shot from the right baseline, no good. Fights for her own rebound, has it. Navarro, mid-range jumper up off the backside, no good. And now almost tipped and taken away by Navarro, and then Glanz is on the floor, but here comes Rawlins the other way. Looking to drive to the inside there was Spenny. Now it's a high three with the left hand there by Bustos, and unable to save that one in bounds on the far side was Sydney Seldom-Ridge. And now we're going to see a change to the Lady Warriors. Aiden Donahue going to come in for Kennedy Bassett. So both teams continue to test the waters with the full court pressures. The Lady Warriors bring it in for Navarro. She'll push right up the middle, try to split the defenders, and does. Now picks up the dribble, find Page. Left side for Donahue, goes to the baseline, goes backside, shot up, good! And one opportunity for Maddie Robertson there. Great little ball movement by the Lady Warriors. Robertson has been going early. Got 6 of them in the opening quarter, and the Lady Warriors open up a 4-point lead. Chance to make it 5 from the charity stripe. So Bustos comes in, Zoe Porter comes out for the Lady Outlaws. And Robertson at the free throw line here for 3 the old school way. Up on the way, off the right-hand side, no good. Fight for the rebound. Page almost had it taken away, but does tie it up, and the Lady Warriors get a bonus possession now. Glanz going to inbounds, gets it back for Cat Navarro, right block, kind of went for a little fadeaway there, didn't get herself set. Now the Warriors have to work back into the defensive half court. Here comes the Outlaws into the right corner. France, foot on the line, deep 2, short, no good. Now a chance to run. Navarro's out in front of it. Nice little bounce pass from Donahue. There's Navarro to the hoop, a little too strong. Page backside rebound, cleaned it up and good. Lady Warriors crashing the boards on the offensive glass. 12-6, double up lead now with 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Bustos to the inside, throws up a wild shot, no good. There's Robertson, now Cat Navarro. She's going to go for the track meet drive the other way, right hand up, no good. There's Page again to clean it up for 2. And the Lady Warriors are off and running here in the opening quarter. 8 straight points here, an 8-0 run, part of a larger 12-0 run. Lady Warriors trailed 6-2, now a high pass. France is able to handle it. Seldom-Ridge now for Bustos, down the baseline, takes on Robertson, shot up, no good. Fight for it is Donahue is spilled to the floor and able to get the possession back for the Lady Warriors as it was tapped out by the Outlaws. Bassett going to come into the game. Kat Navarro going to get a quick break here. See who handles the ball now with Glanz, Donahue, and Bassett out there. Glanz gets it across the middle. Good little give and go to break the pressure quickly. Right side, Robertson. She's going to test the waters on a little hot shot chance there. Missed it from three. Now the Lady Warriors got to run the floor. Bassett goes up. Shot up and good that time for France. And she's got her first bucket. Probably could have been an and one there if you're a Rawlins fan. The Lady Warriors maybe get away with one. Now they'll work it around. Donahue, bouncer there for Glanz. A little low, but Bassett gets it over in the corner. France, high pressure there, but now Donahue has it poked out of her hands. Ball tipped around, and the Lady Warriors, ooh, poor call there as that was a tip ball for the Lady Warriors. Should have been a not over and back as the Lady Outlaws tipped that one away, but the Lady Warriors forced into a turnover there. Their fifth unofficially of the game now as the Outlaws get working, trailing by 6. Minute 48 to go in the quarter. France looking to drive, shut off there. Bustos, one dribble. Deep outside, quick three on the way, no good for Hernandez. A rebound to the inside for Robertson. Thought she was going to launch it up the floor, but did take her time. Now gives it off for Glanz to set the offense. Give for Donahue. Got to be strong with the ball there. Now gives it for Glanz. Floating shot across the middle. No good. Backside rebound up. No good for Robertson. Lady Warriors getting those offensive boards, though. Creating chances, but came up empty that time around. Down the other side for Hernandez. Now the ball's taken away by Glanz. Here comes the foot race against France, clapping behind her, and then Bassett follows up the play and gets the easy two there. Lady Warriors just out hustling the Outlaws in transition. Head coach David Hastings doesn't like what he sees. Timeout on the floor. 16-8. Lady Warriors on top on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Back after this on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Yep, we even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex. And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
Getting to the back end of the opening quarter here, Lady Warriors lead at 16-8. Trailed it 6-2, but they've put together a 14-2 run with a little bit of pressure both offensively and defensively. Minute 6 to go here in the quarter. Outlaws in control of the ball as they come forward. France, she'll take a spot up three in transition. Short off the angle, no good. There's Navarro with it, holds things up, picks up the head, and now drives into the front court right. Glanz back for Donahue. Now gives for Glanz. Way to come to the ball there. And now Navarro, she'll take on a three. A little bit too strong, but banks it in off the angle. Don't see that too often, but Navarro will take it any way she can get it. Not necessarily their most consistent or prolific three-point shooter, but she'll take it, and Glanz jumps the pass there, and now it's a foot race the other way. Takes on France. Scoop layup, no good, but she'll head to the free throw line as France tried to get back and defend that, but did so illegally, so it'll be a foul against France. Just the second on the Lady Outlaws, or third, excuse me. Not sure who the other one they tagged on. I have one for Porter, one for France. I'll have to double check the other. Glanz on the way, took a peek over the front side, but didn't go down. Glanz has one more on the way. Lady Warriors 0-2 from the free throw line to start the game. Half minute to go now here in the quarter. Glanz, that one also no good, but Robertson had it to the inside, tipped away by Bustos, stays with the Lady Warriors. So the offensive rebounding continues to be an advantage for this Lady Warriors squad. Ball going to inbounds, Bassett outside, might have been on the line, but a long rebound comes out for Donahue. Now needs a little help, finds it in Navarro. Backside Bassett, down low, Glanz thought about it, now kicks it up top for Navarro, kind of lost her footing. Cat down low, gives it there for Robertson, great little find through the eye of a needle, and the Lady Warriors lead it 21-8. Here come the Outlaws the other way, chance of the final shot of the quarter here, 4 seconds to go, 3 seconds to go, looking for an answer. Hernandez at the buzzer for three, banker won't go. 1 quarter in the books, Lady Warriors build a 13-point advantage, 21-8 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Back with second quarter action next on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
We're Brian Honey.
So 5 generations of beekeepers here in the Bighorn Basin, and we run a little over 10,000 hives of bees throughout all the counties in Wyoming. You know, I feel like they were always a part of the community, and we were just kind of right on the side with them, trying to, give back to the community. And Pinnacle Bank does an awesome job at that.
I see the Pinnacle employees, everybody that works in there, DJ lives by me, so the community is always there. Everybody's a part of the community from the bank, and you always have a good feeling knowing that someone's taking care of you, and that's what Pinnacle Bank has always been for us.
Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland.
And we're ready for the second quarter here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Lady Warriors come out with Bassett, Donahue, Navarro, Glanz, and Page. And the Outlaws going to come back. Look like maybe their starting 5. Got Selmeridge back into the game. Bustos, Hernandez, France, as well as Porter, as they'll try to work the ball around here. Top of the arc, moving left. Lady Warriors settling into a little zone look. France, she's trying to find a range from 3. Airballed that one. And now Navarro's got the rebound. She'll drop it off for Glanz, and Lady Warriors into the front court again. Give it for Donahue, looking for an option. Now has the dribble. Now needs some help. Finds it in Glanz straight away. Lady Warriors reset. Bassett down into the corner. Ball tipped away, last touched by the Outlaws. And now coming into the game for the Lady Warriors, Jersey Richards comes into the game for the first time. Inbound here from the awkward corner. All going to come in high for Donahue. Got it right back for Bassett. Little give and go. Bassett left corner pocket, no good from 3. Bustos nearly has the rebound. Now does corral it over on the far side. Throws up a wild pass. Too strong and out of play. Good pressure in the backcourt by the Lady Warriors. $7:16 to go in the half. Join us at the halftime show presented by the Washington Prevention Coalition. We'll talk with Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart. Get you ready for half number 2 in the boys varsity game. Coming later as Page gets to the inside. Nice little duck of the shoulder inside, and Page has the first points of the second quarter, and it's a 15-point advantage for the Lady Warriors as they settle into the defensive side. Porter with the ball now straight away. Kick it across for France deep outside left. Now Bustos. Looks to go left baseline, but has to kick it up top, back for Porter. Now Hernandez sets for 3, wide open, online, no good. Ball rebounded now, and Donahue's going to run the other way, take on a player, give it to the backside. Unselfish basketball from Donahue finds Navarro on the backside for 2, and the Lady Warriors are cooking 25-8 here as the pressure continues to pay dividends for the Lady Warriors. Hernandez for Porter in the corner, now for Selmeridge. Porter wants it again. She'll snap off a 3. That one's too strong off the back, but Bustos there at the rebound, and Navarro got a block, but got her on the hand there, so that'll send Bustos to the free throw line. Navarro's first. First of the quarter on the Lady Warrior. 6:14 to go as Bustos toes the line. First one high, arcing, no good. Robertson going to come back into the game here for Donahue. Navarro and Robertson switch spots there along the block. Bustos, one more on the way, eyes the target. Shot on the way, kisses off the back and finds its way home there. Got a little shooter's roll off the back iron as it spins home. So Spenny comes into the game for Bustos. Robertson going to have the ball here momentarily and does. Bassett's wide open. The Lady Warriors, looks like the Outlaws maybe were just defending the inbounds there as Bassett has it. Ball's almost taken away. And then she is pushed there as Bassett into the scorer's table there. And I think that's on Porter. That's her third? Ooh, third foul on Porter. That's where that extra one came from in the opening quarter. Ball comes in for Bassett. Right back for Navarro. There's Richards for three. Why not? Left her wide open. Now fight for the rebound, and Page has it. Kick it up top. Got its way to Navarro. Pulls up from 10 and drains it. Kat Navarro now with 9 points in the opening half, and the Lady Warriors continue to stretch the lead here out to 18 now, 27-9. Now it's turned over by the Outlaws on that far sideline. You probably hear the PA man. Hernandez back in for the Outlaws. Lady Warriors don't make any changes. Richards will take control of the offense here straight away. Good for Navarro, right back for Richards. They'll work the perimeter. Bassett, right wing, tries to go to the block, poked away from Page, but now thrown to the middle, right into the hands of Robertson. Blocked, but they say a foul late. As they'll tag the Outlaws with it. That goes on number 13, Hope Garner. And that'll send Robertson back to the free throw line. Mr. First, see if Maddie can find a range now. Eyes the target. Looks good and crawls over the front and down. Bustos right back into the game. This one for Seldom Ridge. .5:25 to go in the half here as Robertson goes 2 of 2. She's got 10 in the game, so 19 of the 29 coming from Robertson and Navarro as the Outlaws turn it right over. Bassett for Navarro takes on Bustos to the hoop, up and good. Kat Navarro into double digits now, 11 points in the game, and the Lady Warriors starting to stretch their legs a bit, keeping that pressure up as they back into the half-court defense now. Ball tipped away, taken away by Kat Navarro, trying to gather it, going to take on France. Who puts it up and good. Took a little bump there from France as well, but no problem for Navarro. 8 points in the quarter, 13 in the game. 4:54 to go here in the first half. 33-9 Lady Warriors. So after an early burst from the Lady Outlaws, it ends up going the way of the Lady Warriors here recently, but France is fouled on the low block there by Jersey Richards, her first personal. First one up, no good. Donahue back into the game. France has her second set to go. This one too strong as well. Now Richard gets a long rebound. Dump off here for Donahue. Back the other way to the inside for Navarro, and she's got another bucket. They send her out on the release and pays off the play here. 35-9 Lady Warriors. So after that little rush shaking in the early going, Lady Warriors have really found their effort. Now Navarro takes away another pass from the Lady Outlaws. She'll take it straight to the hole. No, give it back for Donahue. Puts up a little jump shot, no good. Richards tried to save it in bounds, but could not. Head coach Mark Mortimer off to our right-hand side. Liked the shot selection there from Donahue, just didn't go down. All outside now here for the Outlaws. Kick it up for France. Now it's Bustos for three. High arcing. Bring the reins if you want. France goes over the top. I say that came off of Robertson last. Looked like France had skied high there, but they'll say it was last touch by the Lady Warriors. So stay with the Outlaws here on the baseline. Exactly half of the second quarter to go. 35-9 with 4 minutes to go. Ball comes up top. Shot on the way from three. Banker won't go. Bustos has the rebound to the backside for France, and she's fouled again on the low left block. Robertson picks up the foul, her first. And France right back to the free throw line. Mr. First two as the Lady Warriors and the Outlaws. A little bit of trouble finding the range here in this one, but France knocks that one down. Second throw set to go here. Up and good. So two swishes that time for France, and the Lady Warriors got to deal with a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Richards gets it ahead for Donahue. She'll dribble the left block, give it off for Page. Baseline, nice little dribble to free up some space, but left it short. The rebound there for Garner, and here comes Bustos the other way. Kick outside. Hernandez for three. She'll try another. No good. Fight for the rebound. Bustos has it. Ball's still loose on the deck. Lady Warriors have it with Donahue. Good job there. Now the ball tipped away from Navarro, but collected by Richards and off for Robertson. Lady Warriors trying to settle into the offense now. Navarro. She was looking to drive, kind of got caught in two minds there and took a step before she put it on the deck. Turnover, Lady Warriors, as Bassett will come into the game for the Lady Warriors. 3:18 to go, second quarter, 35-11. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Lady Warriors on top. Garner outside, Seldom Ridge now. Naomi Gaston into the game as Bustos goes to the baseline, throws up a shot, and that's, they say an offensive foul with Bustos on the clear out. Thought the Lady Warriors had sent the Outlaws to the free throw line 3 times in a row, but a little clear out there by Bustos. Gets her tag with the offensive foul. Now Donahue in the backcourt going to look to face some pressure, and out of the middle for Robertson. Has a couple of dribbles. Bustos takes it away as Lady Warriors tried to yell wolf there, but couldn't do so in time as Bustos has the steal. Now outside there is a shot up, no good from the outside. Bustos throws up a high arcing hook shot that goes down there. So Lady Warriors dealing with it in the backcourt now with Robertson as she'll push ahead into the half-court offense, give for Richards. So the Outlaws finding a little foothold here. Here with about 2:27 to go, Bassett look to dribble, back for Donahue to the inside. Richards, turnaround shot blocked there, no good. Rebound down for Castor. Lady Warriors looking for a defensive stop as Bustos goes straight to the hole, throws up a shot, no good. Page has it, now Bassett way up and head of the play. She release, goes to the hole, and she is hammered from behind there as Bassett takes a hard spill there. Bustos put her down, and Bassett will be heading to the line on the other side, but we'll take a quick break. 2:04 to go here on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Worland Lady Warriors 35, Rawlins Lady Outlaws 13 on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Yep, we even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex. And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine in the afternoon.
Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do. Thanks to DPS for their continued sponsorship here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Bassett helped off the floor, so she was up. Didn't put any weight on that right side, though, or the right side as Navarro checks back in. She'll take the 2 free throws, miss the first. Gland's going to come back in now for Richards. Still 35-13 Lady Warriors as Navarro eyes the second. That one's also no good, and the rebound by Garner. Lady Warriors got to get back defensively now, so then a struggle from the free throw line, just 2 of 7. Seldom Ridge outside as Donahue nearly took it away from her. Now reach again. Got to be careful there. Garner throws it away looking for France, but only finds Robertson. Give it off for Donahue as she'll push against Seldom Ridge, and now jumps high to give it for Navarro. Back for Glantz. Navarro right side, Glantz straight away. Now Donahue looking for an option to the inside, nothing there. Now goes backside for Navarro. Down to the baseline here for Robertson. Goes around, Garner shot up. No good. Looked like she was bumped off of it. Maybe lost her footing as the Lady Outlaws go the other way. Official almost got into the fracas there as Donahue's going to get tagged for a foul here down in the corner. So Aiden with her first foul there. Lady Warriors, 4 of them committed here in the quarter. Next one puts the Outlaws at the free throw line for bonus. Seldom Ridge looking for an option now. Got to go high as Glanz just puts her hands up to defend. Bustos looking to drive now, throws it outside for Seldom Ridge. Hernandez. France now going to go to work on Robertson. Good defense there by Maddie. Stripped it away. Now it's a fight for it onto the deck. Players coming together. And now an over and back call there. Tough one to go against France and the Lady Outlaws. With 1:05 to go, Lady Warriors force yet another turnover. Glan's going to inbounds now. Going to look for an option. Goes into the corner for Navarro. High up top for Donahue and back for Glantz. Emma dribbles top here to set the offense. Works around the perimeter to the right side. Looks to go block. Gets it there for Page. Turn around. Annie with a left hand up and good. Nice little post work there from Annie Page. She's got 8 in the game. And here come the Outlaws the other way. Less than a minute to go here in the first half. 37-13 as France steps inside. Lost control. Recollects. Now goes up. Partially blocked there by Page. Ball tipped around. Fighting for it. And now it's a jump ball here as Seldom Ridge and Robertson had hands on it. The arrow pointing the way of the Worland Lady Warriors. Glanz up top looking for Page, but a little interception there. Then Glanz almost turned the Outlaws back over, but then swipes down on Hernandez. So Glanz will pick up the foul, and that'll send the Outlaws to the free throw line. So Hernandez will shoot a pair here. First one up, no good. 25% from the free throw line coming in, but a very limited sample size for Hernandez. Second one on the way. That one's also no good. Good closeout on the free throw line there by Donahue as Glanz pushes forward, throws back to the middle, kind of a wild pass, but finds its way for Robertson. Now Donahue, mid-range jumper, won't go. Fight for it. Garner has it. Now Seldom Ridge. Ball tipped away there by Navarro to slow up the fast break the other way. Under 10 to go here. Lady Warriors, one more defensive stop they're looking for here in the first half. Seldom Ridge with it, now on the right side for France. She looks to drive, puts up a pass. Well, maybe it was a shot, but finds its way to Seldom Ridge. 1 second, and they're not going to get it off. Great defensive stand by the Lady Warriors to end half number 1. Heading to the Washkee Prevention Coalition halftime show. Halftime score, Worland Lady Warriors 37, Rawlins Lady Outlaws 13. Come back on the other side. You're tuned in to Lady Warrior Basketball on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
We're a brine honey.
So 5 generations of beekeepers here in the Bighorn Basin, and we run a little over 10,000 hives of bees throughout all the counties in Wyoming. You know, I feel like they were always a part of the community, and we were just kind of right on the side with them, trying to, give back to the community. And Pinnacle Bank does an awesome job at that.
I see the Pinnacle employees, everybody that works in there, Deidre lives by me, so the community is always there. Everybody's a part of the community from the bank, and you always have a good feeling knowing that someone's taking care of you, and that's what Pinnacle Bank has always been for us.
Yep, we even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex. And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bollinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family, weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
Yeah.
How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that they were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com. And welcome inside the Washakie Prevention Coalition halftime show, brought to you by the Washakie Prevention Coalition in Worland, assisting our youth in Washakie County in making good decisions that impact their futures positively. The Washakie Prevention Coalition. Halftime score 37-13. Worland Lady Warriors on top of the Rawlins Lady Outlaws. So after a 6-2 run to open the game by the Lady Outlaws, since then it's been all Lady Warriors, a 35-7 run to close out that half. And the Lady Warriors have two players in double digit with Navarro and Robertson, and then Annie Page is right on the cusp of it. So the Lady Warriors going to be looking to stretch this lead on into the second half if they can do so, as the Warrior boys will warm up here off to the north side of the floor. They'll come up right after the Lady Warriors. Again, this is a big lead for the Lady Warriors. Took them a while to settle in. There are a few moments to settle in, but since then they've just outworked Lady Outlaws both offensively and defensively, with the rebounding especially. And the Lady Warriors don't necessarily have the size advantage, but right now they're having the work ethic advantage, and that is the difference so far in this game. As we revisit our Lady Warrior keys of the game, find on-court chemistry after a long break. Well, I'd say the Lady Warriors did that. Took them about a half a quarter to do so, but since then, it's looked just like that same Lady Warrior team that opened up the 25-26 season in Casper, Wyoming, that opening tournament of the year. Number 2, apply pressure both offensively, defensively. Well, they've done a good job of doing that, and the Lady Warriors as well worked hard on the boards. Well, I think we can say that they have definitely done so. This is the Washakie Prevention Coalition halftime show, and we're now joined by Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart. Coach, long break here from the long break after the holiday break. How much are these Warrior boys chomping to get back onto the hardwood here on a Thursday in Rawlins?
Yeah, we're chomping. I mean, we're ready to be healthy and have a full team, you know. Sick the first 2 weeks, and that's not an excuse, but then we missed Ruckman in that Green River tournament, so it's kind of our first chance to have everybody here, and I think mostly healthy, so we're pretty excited to get after it.
Well, Coach, again, this I talked with head coach Mortimer early on. This used to be kind of a 3-ace battle, kind of that classic one. I feel like both of these teams known for work ethic. Do you feel like that's huge tonight? Whoever kind of maybe wins the track meet might take this one?
Yeah, you know, coaching against both of these teams back in Buffalo, Rawlins and Worland, just both two hard-working teams, and so I imagine, you know, Rawlins, you know, regardless of who they've got, they play hard all the time. They're well coached, just got a good culture and kind of you know, what's going on in Worland right now. And so we got to come and bring our game. The game's going to be probably low scoring. They've set a lot of ball screens in the offense. Right now they're kind of playing a little bit Wheatland-style basketball, possession basketball, taking up some time. We'll have a shot clock for the first time tonight, so we'll see how that goes. But we've got to stay locked in on defense and make sure we cover those ball screens well.
And Coach, do you feel like, especially in those low-scoring games, how much patience then do you have to have on the offensive side?
Yeah, you know, with us coming in at 22 turnovers a game, we need to take care of the ball, take third-grade shots, and just make sure we're going to get quality possessions from our guys. And I think we will. You know, I mean, if we can get the ball into Grant, run stuff through him, kick-outs to Mike, Coop and Elias. I think Cooper's playing really, really well right now to start our year. And so we want to see that. But, you know, not coming down and taking terrible shots and giving them advantages.
Well, Coach, it always does seem like there needs to be kind of that one leader on the floor. Of course, you want all your players to be leaders out there and play with the effort, but it really does seem like kind of the offense does start with Coop out there. He kind of gets things going, and if he's not going, it takes maybe a little bit of time to get into things.
Yeah, it does. I mean, the kid plays with such speed, and he finally found his shot that last tournament. He started out, I think, 0 for 17 from 3, and we knew that wasn't him. He was taking bad shots, and he was also not feeling good. And I think now he's 6 for his last 12 or 15, so he's shooting the ball much better, and that's opened up so much for him. And so he's a kid we want to look for to get points for us right now. He's leading us in scoring. I was thinking that was going to be Grant Page, and so once we get Grant rolling, it'll be nice to have a good duo between them.
I will look to light the cannons a little more often here tonight. Head coach Tanner Hart of the Worland Warriors with us. Coach, any final thoughts on this one as you prepare for the opening game of the 2026 calendar year?
excited to get a look at the boys. I'm excited to see what they're going to do and how we're going to come out and respond after a long bus ride and, like you said, a long Christmas break.
Well, Coach, we'll talk to you post-game. Head Coach Tanner Hart there, your Worland Warriors. We'll take a quick break here on the Watch Prevention Coalition halftime show. On the other side, we wrap the stats and get you ready for half number 2.
Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warriors special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453. The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition.
And welcome back inside the Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show. Let's go into our halftime stat sheet here for the Rawlins Lady Outlaws. Zoe Porter with 4, Carson France with 4, 3 for Lily Bustos, and 2 for Hope Garner. Just 1-3 down for the Lady Warriors. 4 points for Kennedy Bassett, 15 for Kat Navarro, 10 for Maddie Robertson, and 8 for Annie Page. Same story, Lady Warriors with 1 3-pointer, just 2 of 7 from the free throw line. The Outlaws 4 of 10, so looking for some improvements there from both squads, with the Lady Warriors enjoying that 24-point halftime lead, and we'll look to get into the second half here momentarily. Of course, remember, join us throughout the evening. Worland Warrior basketball to follow this one up as we just talked with Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart. If you missed that conversation, want to hear it, back up the YouTube video and check out that interview. Warriors looking to get their 2026 season off to a winning start, and out here on the road at Rawlins, it'd be a tough road victory. Lady Warriors trying to do the same on their own here with a tough road victory right now. A big advantage, 24 points at the half, but that doesn't mean that this team will take their foot off the gas. I imagine they'll look to close this one out and put even further distance in between them and the Lady Outlaws. That does it for our Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show. Back in 30 seconds with half number 2. This is Worland Lady Warrior basketball on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Every Warrior needs the support of their Shield. Thank you to the following Shield members: Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, 1006 Bighorn Avenue in Worland, 347-6196. Bryant Honey Incorporated in Worland, Pierre Wyoming Honey and Pollination Services. Sage Creek Land and Cattle Company, food from our family farm to your family table for over 100 years. War Paint, custom designed warrior gear. Find them on Facebook or online at warpaint.com. Add your strength to the Shield today. Contact Jordan McKamey at McKameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or call or text 307-431-1468 today.
And welcome back inside of Rawlins High School, ready for half number 2. It'll be Lady Outlaw basketball to start the second half. 8 minutes up on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here. Jordan McKamey with you for the play-by-play action. We're glad you're joining us, whether that's via YouTube, Facebook, Huddle TV, or the NFHS Network. We're glad to have you along here as the Outlaws get the offense rolling. Seldom Ridge going down the baseline here. Going to kick it outside for a 3, no good. Fight at the block for the rebound, and finally comes out for Donahue. Now Navarro up top coming towards our scorers table, possibly. Page saves that one in bounds as head coach Mark Mortimer needs to help Page out there to stay on her feet. Kicked all the way out in the corner, Seldom Ridge. Now stepping inside, Hernandez high off the glass, no good. Page lost it, but now Glanz has it. Baseball pass up ahead for Navarro, taken away. So a little bit of a back and forth sloppiness to start this second half here for the teams. 40 seconds into it, Bustos goes around one defender, then throws it away for Page. And here's Navarro. Here's a foot race against Seldom Ridge. Puts up the right-handed layup, no good. Fight for it, Glanz on the deck, and it's going to go the other way to the Rawlins Lady Outlaws. So Navarro a little frustrated there, missing that layup, but she'll get a few more chances, I imagine. Head coach Mark Mortimer might have heard him there off to our right-hand side, said keep running. Seldom Ridge with it. Kick it up top, Hernandez. Garner now dribbles top of the key. France gives it off for Seldenbridge, high and into the seats. Out of play, turnover, Lady Outlaws. So again, Donahue into the starting five here in half number 2. Kennedy Basket went down earlier this game. Took a hard foul, fell to the deck, and was tended to on the court, but did leave the court, was assisted. Hopefully she'll be all right as Donahue dumps it to the elbow for Robertson. Couple of dribbles to the block, needs some help. Give it for Donahue. Now find Glanz, wide open for 3. Left wing, a little bit short. And Bustos has the rebound there off the front 10. Donahue trying to rush back to take on Bustos. Goes to the backside, tipped away, and out of play by Glanz. Good defense there in transition. 6:28 to go here in the third quarter. Still a 37-13 game. Looking for our opening basket of the second half. Now Glanz going to take it away on the inbounds play. Seldenbridge was looking to get it inside for Bustos, but it's taken away. Now Navarro, kick it back for Glanz. She'll try her range again from 3. That one off the right-hand side, no good. A clap of frustration there from Glanz, but encouragement from the bench. Bustos nearly tipped away there by Navarro. Now Hernandez picks up the dribble, goes to the backside. Bustos open for 3, but she'll drive the baseline. Dump it to the middle here. Navarro has it. Another foot race. She'll get ahead of Hernandez. Back the other way. Carried it, they say. So Navarro got that ball, got a little bit behind her there and scooped the hand over top. And a timeout on the floor. Full variety, we take it with them. 37-13, Lady Warriors on top of the Rawlins Lady Outlaws. 5:59 to go in the third quarter on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
McGarvin. From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
And we're back here at Rawlins High School. Full timeout taken here. We're scoreless in the opening 2 minutes now as the Outlaws are going to have the ball here on this far side of the floor here after the Lady Warriors turnover on the carry there by Navarro. And Bustos comes into the front court now, kicks it right-hand side. They'll go for France inside. Page straight up defending here. Ball tipped around. France going to track it down. Bustos now ran out of the dribble, and Glanz tried to get her hand on the ball, but when Bustos turned away, got her on the wrist. So a foul on Emma Glanz. And Emma will come to the sideline here with Jersey Richards checking in. Outlaws looking for an option here, and the ball thrown over top, and now Navarro has it. 3 defenders. She'll split the defenders with a hoop scoop layup. No, but there's Donahue. Now Robertson for 3, spins out, no good. Garner brings the rebound down, now throws it over top for Bustos. Lady Warriors got to get back defensively here, stop Bustos, but give it off Hernandez. Bank shot, no. Page rips down the rebound, and now Richards up this near sideline, kind of slows things up. Might need a little bit of help here, and finally finds it in Donahue. Ayton goes right side for Richards. Now it's Robertson. Nice little give and go for Page. Missed the layup, gets her own rebound, and she's fouled. Be frustrated she missed the shot, but she'll head to the free throw line, fouled by Carson France, her second personal. So Page to the free throw line there. Great find as Richards went, or is Donahue that went to the elbow for Robertson and dumped it down for Page, and just a little bit off on the layup as Page can't hit the free throw. So 2 of 8 are the Lady Warriors now from the charity stripe. Still looking for our first point of quarter number 3 here with 5:09 left in it. Second free throw is up and good. Splash through by Page, and the Lady Warriors on the board in the second half. 25-point lead, 38-13. France outside, wants to dribble, takes it to the basket, throws up the shot, no good. Followed her rebound, and now fouled on the inside. I think they're going to grab Donahue for that foul, and they do. So second on Aiden. France has been to the free throw line twice, 2 of 4 thus far. This one online and good. Leads all Lady Outlaw scores with a 5 now, 3 of them coming from the free throw line. Second one rattles in and out, no good, but Garner with the rebound, and she puts it back up and good for the Outlaws. So a quick 3-point play there for the Outlaws. Donahue over to Richards, now give for Navarro. Page goes to the inside, had it tipped away from her, now fight for it on the deck, and it's tied up. It'll stay with the Lady Warriors here. Good hustle by Donahue. Got on the floor there to tie it up. Navarro inbounds here as the Lady Warriors set up a play. Ball comes in for Donahue. Skips it across for Page. Wide open left wing 3. Buried it. From downtown is Annie Page. Lady Warriors back on top by 25 here. 41-16 on the Page triple. Great little setup there from the Lady Warriors. They were looking to create that shot, did, and Page pays it off. Now France mid-range jumper, airballed it, backside, ball swatted forward by Spenny, but not before she had stepped on the baseline. 4:13 to go. Lady Warriors going to face a little full court pressure here. And France jumps the pass here, gets it down on the block, looking for help, turnaround shot, up no good, fouled, and heading to the free throw line. Say that one's on Kat Navarro, her second, and right back to the free throw line goes France. First one is up and good. Second one also good. So 4 of the 5 Outlaw points coming from the free throw line here in the half. Ball bounced in here. It is picked up by Donahue. Thrown to the middle for Navarro. Up ahead, give it for Page. Annie has to hold things up. Richards will rip it from downtown. Airballed it front side, no good. Rebound here for the Outlaws. 41-18. Ball outside. Richards nearly took it away, but ties it up. It'll stay with the Outlaws, but good hustle there by Jersey here on the near sideline. That's where they'll in. Oh, so that I don't. Okay, so apparently it wasn't a jump ball. Robertson has it in, now looking for an option, finds it in Navarro. Bouncer inside for Page, kicked away and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Warriors. Cale Kinlan will check into the game for the first time today for head coach Mark Mortimer. So Cale Kinlan in. Aiden Donahue comes out for a break. Ball comes in for Richards. Get it back for Page, but it's tipped away from her by Garner. Now running the other way and blocked away at the hoop. Fight for the rebound. Bustos had it tipped away. Now France onto the deck. Give it for Bustos. Skips around France, taken away by Navarro. Here she comes sprinting the other way and puts it up with the right this time. She'll finish. Kat Navarro with the steal and scoop and score there for the Lady Warriors. 43-18. Garner, give it off for France, right elbow, now dribbles, steps up to the elbow, jumper is good. So France now with 9 points in the contest here. Navarro forward, give it off for Robertson all the way to the hoop. Spins on France, turnaround shot, no. Tip back out for Page, puts up a little mini jumper up and good. So Page has 5 of the last 7 for the Lady Warriors. 45-20 remains a 25-point game. Seldom Ridge now gives it off right side for Garner. Up top for Spenny through her hands near the sideline, but kept it in play and then got it to Bustos. France down to the left-hand baseline, pulls up baseline jumper and got it to go. So France finding a little bit of game here in the third quarter. She's got 7 of the Outlaw 9 as Navarro finds a good pass there. Tried to get it for Richards. Now Robertson saves it, rips through the middle and is tied up there. It'll go to the Outlaws on the possession arrow. Page comes out, Glands in. France comes out the other side for the Outlaws. And I think Hernandez checked into the game for the Outlaws. 2:15 to go here in the quarter. 23-point game, 45-22. Ball outside, ball tipped away by Donahue and out of play. Took it away from Bustos. Couldn't tip it to herself, but a good hustle play by Donahue right back into the game quickly. Ball in the corner now for Spenny. Back for Seldomridge. Bustos looks to go baseline and stepped on the baseline and out of play she goes. So a turnover on the Lady Outlaws, and the Lady Warriors make one more change. Couldn't get it in there quickly as Donahue gets it for Navarro through the middle of the floor, then tried to give it for Glands. A little miscommunication there, and the Lady Warriors turned over. Bustos puts on the speed, goes to the left block, tried to go backside, and Donahue, they say, kicked it there, kind of caught her in the lower leg. Go back to the Outlaws here on the baseline, and coming into the game, Aspen Hamilton as Kale Kinlan comes out. Head coach Mark Mortimer and the coaching squad having to go a little deeper into their bench than maybe they anticipated to have to. Ball outside, Hernandez, wild shot from three, no good. Seldomridge, a backside rebound, and now a little wrestling match on the inside for Donahue. Should be Lady Warrior basketball. Yep, and they did correct the arrow there, and so it will be Lady Warrior basketball on the tie-up. Ball comes in for Glands, looks through the middle, finds it for Navarro, dumps it to the inside. Robertson lost control, regains control, up and good. Maddie Robertson, she's got 12 in the game. The Lady Warriors back on top by 25. 90 seconds to go, third quarter here in a quick moving third. Hernandez mid-range jumper, that one crawls around, no good. Garner got the offensive board, back for Bustos. She puts up a jumper and banked it home there. She's got a high arcing jump shot, and that one somehow finds the glass and good as Navarro comes forward, gets it back for Donahue. Now across, get it back to the middle for Robertson. Spin move, puts up a shot. Banker is good there for Robertson. Collected herself well and finished over Garner. 60 seconds to go in the third, 49-24 Lady Warriors. Down to the right baseline for Seldomridge. Kick it up top, and now a travel with it. So a turnover either way as Page and Richards come back in. Robertson and Glands going to get a quick break here. Outlaws going to come out of the press breaker here, out of the full court press as Donahue has control of the offense into the front court. Richards back for Donahue. Bounce for the Lady Wars, try to get it inside. Tipped around, Richards had it. Now Donahue with a mid-range jumper, no. Fight for it again, and France and Page tied up. It'll go the way of the Outlaws. Donahue's had a couple of good looks from for some jump shots, unable to hit either, but getting involved here a little more heavily with Kennedy Bassett going out with an injury earlier on. That ball was apparently tipped out of play, so we'll stay the Outlaws with 29.2 to go. Ball comes in for Bustos in the backcourt, one step into the front court. Navarro tried to tip that away. Seldomridge now for France. Defended now to the inside. Now Hernandez, a deep two-point shot. Up and good for Hernandez, so she's got a couple of buckets here in the game, does Hernandez. Quickly coming the other way, 12 seconds go. Here's Navarro to the inside, a lot of contact, no foul, but there is Page up and good for two. So Annie Page has got it, 3 seconds to go. Final shot is up from midcourt, no good. Heading to the fourth quarter, remains a 25-point game. 51-26, Lady Warriors lead at Pinnacle Bank score. We're back at the fourth quarter next on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition. Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland.
And we're back here inside of Rawlins High School. Lady Warrior basketball to start quarter number 4, leading by 25, 51, 26. Ball comes in now for Navarro. Right back for Glanz. Left side into the baseline for Robertson. Had it poked away, taken away by France, and now taken right back, but they're going to tag Robertson with a foul to open up the quarter. That's her second personal foul. A pretty clean game, both sides of the ball. Ball almost taken away here by Donahue. Seldenridge able to recollect. Now Bustos tried to drive. Three-pointer on the way for Porter. That one's off, no good. Inside, Bustos somehow ends up with it. Porter mid-range or long two-point jumper, no good. Page has it. Outlets quickly for Donahue, and then Porter intercepts at midcourt, taken right back by Donahue. And now Navarro used the speed to the hoop, up and good. Kat Navarro, good hustle there by a number of Lady Warriors as she's got another bucket, 19 in the game. Only 4 of them here in the second half, but that one a good play there after Donahue had given it away. There's Porter for 3, stepping in, no good. Bustos crashing the glass, though. First one to it, up and good. Donahue did a good job last time making up for her mistake and taking it right back for the Lady Warriors. Glanz now for Donahue straight away. Glanz wants to go in for Page, but a little bit outside, and that's a turnover on the Lady Warriors. 6:51 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hope Garner comes back into the game for the Lady Outlaws. All outside for Garner now. Up top, Seldenridge. Ball tipped away and now taken away. Good tip by Navarro. Now it's a lower foot race. Holds up against Seldenridge. Give for Robertson. And she walked with it there, stepping in. Couldn't get rid of the ball quick enough. Just a lot of traffic developed there in the middle there on Robertson. All into the corner. Porter another 3 on the way. This one she buries from the corner pocket. Porter has both 3s down for the Lady Outlaws. 53-31 now, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Glanz gives for Navarro right past the defense of Garner, up and good. Nice little ball movement there by the Lady Warriors. Good find by Glanz. Bustos to the inside, taken away by Page. Needs a little help, finds the dribble though, and now dumps it off for Donahue. Into the front court she goes. To the inside, nice little find here for Robertson, up against pressure. Now almost has it back, able to get it for Donahue. Back up top, Navarro for 3. That one banks off, no good. Page has another rebound though for the Lady Warriors. Outside, Glanz will try for 3. Bang from downtown right. Side wing, 58-31 on the Glanz triple, and the Lady Warriors go on top by 27. Time on the floor, 5:31 to go, 58-31 Lady Warriors.
McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors!
And welcome back inside of Rawlins High School. Jordan McKamey with you. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter, Lady Warriors on top big, 58-31, 27-point lead right going into the break. Emma Glanz hit the third 3 of the game for the Lady Warriors. Seldenridge going to bring it in here. We have the camera in the front court, but here comes Bustos now into the front court. Seldenridge Back for Porter. Now Bustos almost taken away, and it is taken away by Navarro. Here's the foot race. France coming back trying to defend. Couldn't get the block, and then Page on the backside for the putback for the Lady Warriors. So Navarro couldn't finish, but Page does a good job there. 60-31 Lady Warriors in full control here as Page tips it away out of bounds. Another deflection for this Lady Warrior defense. Jersey Richards in. Jersey Richards as well as Miriam Guyton. France right at the free throw line has to kick it out for Bustos. Wanted to go baseline. Forced out for Porter. Garner trying to post up against Glanz. Now back out. Porter, quick snap three. Somehow got that to go on a frozen rope, and she's got a pair of them here in the quarter. 60-34 with 4:45 to go in this contest. Lady Warriors still well in control. This one at 60-34. Page, shot fake, pulls up, mid-range jumper is good. Page having a great game today. She's got 20 points in this one. Navarro with 21. Couple of 20-point scores for the Lady Warriors tonight. France looking to go baseline, spin move, jump shot no good. Garner backside rebound, couldn't finish, and then Page able to clean the glass here on the second attempt. Ball up ahead for Richards, goes backside for Guyton, steps in, puts up an awkward shot, almost got it to go though, and then Seldom Ridge has the rebound on the backside. Glanz tried to jump that pass on Porter. Running shot blocked. Ooh, super late whistle comes in. Not sure it wasn't the correct call, but came in a little bit after the play as Glanz gets tagged for the foul. Her fourth. That'll send Porter to the free throw line. She's 1 of 2 today. Missed the first. Hernandez comes into the game for the Outlaws, and now it's Aspen Hamilton coming in here with Annie Page coming to the bench. Second free throw is good for Porter. She's got 11 in the game, 8 of them here in the quarter. Guyton back for Glanz, now to the middle here for Hamilton. Steps forward, Hamilton tried to go all the way to the inside, but lost the handle on the dribble, and out of play it goes. 3:51 to go in the game. France got around her defender, but blocked away there down low for the Lady Warriors. It's a block by Mackley Rohde that time on the inside. Didn't see Mackley check in. Now Glanz all the way, hoop floating layup, no good. Fight for it. Finally taken away by Porter, and then Bustos the other way. Kicks it outside Hernandez. Mid-range jumper, no good. Long rebound though for France. Straight up defense for the Lady Warriors, but France is able to finish the inside. Had a good size advantage there. She's got 13 in the game. Lead down to 25. Lady Warriors on the offensive side. Glanz gives it there for Rohde. Tipped away from her. Now Seldom Ridge. And Glanz trying to get back to defend. And Seldom Ridge has spin out. No good. Richards with the rebound for the Lady Warriors. Now give for Glanz. Guyton now for Rohde, stepping to the bucket, gives it off here for Hamilton. Outside Richards, kicks it up high for Glanz. Guyton again for Rohde, turn around there, gives it out. Hamilton, she'll snap up a lefty three, a little bit short is on line. Just didn't have quite enough air under it there as Porter has the rebound. 2:40 to go as Seldom Ridge kicks it out. Hernandez from 18 kicks the backside, and then the front side of the rim no good. And Glanz tracks down the rebound on the backside here near the baseline, and into the front court she goes. Right hand side, gives it back for Hamilton. Now for Guyton. Glanz waving for it in the right side. Now she kicks it to the inside, tipped away by Porter, and out of play it'll stay with the Lady Warriors. Kale Kinlan comes in for Rohde. Glanz can inbound here, setting up the inbounds play. France follows the first one. Nice pass to the inside. Hamilton up and good as France tried to read what was going to happen there for the Lady Warriors on that inbounds play, and it left Hamilton wide open on the block. Hernandez full timeout on the floor before the shot taken by head coach David Hastings and the Rawlins Lady Outlaws. We take it with them, 64-37 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 2:04 to go here in the fourth quarter from Rawlins High School on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Yep, we even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex. And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McKamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics.
And welcome back inside of Rawlins High School. Full timeout has concluded. Just 2:04 left in the game. Lady Warriors going to pick up their 4th win of the season. It'll just kind of depend on the final result here with just 120 ticks left. Bustos going to go baseline on Richards. Throws up a shot. Got a good inside position. I didn't even think it was bad defense that time by Richards. It wasn't bad defense at all. Just a good finish by Bustos. Richards gives right back for Glantz. Now Hamilton tries to dump it to the middle. Does. Kick it out. Richards. One more touch for Guyton. Mid-range jumper is good for Miriam Guyton. She's got her first varsity bucket of the season, I believe, as she puts in a 2 to stretch the lead back to 27. Minute 30 to go now as Bustos looks to drive. Kicks out for Porter. Deep 3 on the way. No good. Tipped around. Now Glantz has it. She'll lift the head. Look for an option. Hold things up. As Richards has it now, Lady Warriors going to work the passes into the right side. Kinlan for 3, throws it up, no good. Porter a backside rebound, find it for Bustos now. Jets into the front court left, kick it off left side. Hernandez for 3, that one off the angle, no good. Bustos backside rebound, resets the offense with 60 seconds to go. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Seldomridge for Bustos. Right side for Porter. France now wants to drive. Glantz, it's a mismatch, and then lose. Ooh, a foul called there. Looked like France had lost control, but called the foul on Kinlan. So Mackley Rohde into the game here for the Lady Warriors. All set to come in now. Seldomridge trying to find an option. Finally does for Bustos in the corner. She'll dribble drive. Scoop layup, no. Fight for the rebound. Seldomridge had it, but now Glantz dribbles out of there with it, and she is fouled by France. We'll say in total so far, only 20 fouls total, but still 25 free throws taken, so most of them are the shooting variety. Hamilton with it, fakes a pass one side, now picks up the dribble, needs some help, has Guyton on the outside, but tipped away by Seldomridge, and the Lady Warriors will just let her go. Seldomridge misses the layup, and now it's rebounded by Hamilton, throws it up for Rohde. Rohde the other way, she'll drive, put up a right-handed shot, no good, tipped out of bounds, last touched by the Lady Outlaws. It'll stay with Worland. Lady Warriors trying to get a couple of their secondary unit players some varsity points here. So Guyton will have it here on the near baseline. Ball comes in for Kinlan. Back for Guyton. Trying to go for Hamilton. Maybe no. Guyton puts up a mid-range frozen rope jumper. No good. France trying to spin out of there with it. And Lady Warriors kind of commit a silly foul on the inside there. It's on Miriam Guyton. 9.6 to go here. 27-point contest. Lady Warriors going to pick up win number 4 on the season as Bustos comes into the front court on the dribble. Kick it way outside for Porter. Seldomridge, now Bustos, looks for an option. Porter, wild one at the buzzer. Short, no good. And that is the final Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Worland Lady Warriors 66, Rawlins Lady Outlaws 39. Admiral, the post-game show presented by 7-Up. Coming your way next on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Yep, we even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex. And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
Yep, we even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex. And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
Welcome inside the post-game show presented by 7-Up. The Worland Lady Warriors getting the victory here on the road at the Rawlins Lady Outlaws. Final score, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Worland Lady Warriors 66, Rawlins Lady Outlaws 39. Let's go into our stat summary here for the Outlaws. Zoe Porter with 11, Carson France with 13, 9 for Lily Bustos, 4 for Hope Garner, and 2 for Kate Hernandez. 3 threes down for them, 8 of 16 for the free throw line. For the Lady Warriors, Miriam Guyton with 2, Kennedy Bassett with 4, 21 for Kat Navarro, 2 for Aspen Hamilton, 14 for Maddie Robertson, 3 for Emma Glanz, 20 for Annie Page. 3 threes down as well for the Lady Warriors in this one as they take away the 66-39 victory over the Rawlins Lady Outlaws. Warriors and Outlaws out on the floor, getting things ready. We're going to tip off just a shade after 7 o'clock in this one. The Varsity Boys contest coming your way shortly. This is the postgame show presented by 7-Up. We'll talk with Worland Lady Warrior head coach Mark Morner at the halftime of the boys game, so stick around for that. And, of course, we'll have a full postgame show presented by 7-Up at the conclusion of the boys game. We'll wrap it up with a talk with head coach Tanner Hart. Warriors going to try to follow up the Lady Warriors with a road victory to start the 2026 calendar year. That's going to do it for our quick post-game show presented by 7-Up here in between the girls and boys game. Final score, Lady Warriors win it by 27, 66-39 over the Rawlins Lady Outlaws here on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Quick McGarvin and Taylor real estate pregame show on the other side here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors!
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine in the afternoon.
Yep, we even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex. And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com. And welcome back inside Rawlins High School. Worland Warriors, Rawlins Outlaws set to get things going here on a Thursday evening, tipping off just after 7 o'clock. Northern Wyoming News bringing us our starting lineups and opening tip-off. Northern Wyoming News in Worland, weekly print publications on Thursdays, local, regional, national news, classified section, dedicated sports section, and more. Find them online at yodaily.com, the Northern Wyoming News in Worland. Here is the starting lineups for these two squads for the Rawlins Outlaws. They are going to go this way. They're going to go number 2, Christopher Gonzalez. Number 3 is Gavin Green. Number 4, Timothy Philo. Number 20 is David York. And number 22 is Austin White. For your Worland Warriors, it's number 10, Gunnar Mascaro. Number 12 is Cooper Cannon. It's number 12, Cooper Cannon. So Gunnar Mascaro out of the starting lineup. They're going to go Cooper Cannon, Taylor Ruckman wearing number 15, number 22, Grant Page, number 23, Elias Mitchell, and number 24 is Michael Williams. So a quick change there at Mascaro in the starting lineup initially, but they're going to go with Mitchell, going to go a little bit more size in there. So the Outlaws are going to be introduced here. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. Then it's the Northern Wyoming News opening tip-off next on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McKamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics.
And the teams have been introduced now. Starting lineups are done. It's time for our opening tip, and it's going to be Grant Page in the middle going up against Austin White. 22 on 22 out there, so we'll see who controls the Northern Wyoming News opening tip-off here on a Thursday evening. Warriors trying to follow up the ladies with a victory here out on the road, looking for win number 2 on this young season and the first win of the 2026 calendar year. Here comes the opening tap now as Page is able to control it down for Williams. And the opening tip controlled by the Warriors, presented by the Northern Wyoming News. Cannon has it up top. Mitchell, he'll look to go to the outside. Rises for the pass, gets it for Cannon. Works it back outside. Mitchell. Fake pass there, now back for Cannon. Splits through a couple of defenders. Mitchell, give for Page. Kick it up now. Cannon wide open for 3 straight away. No good. Fight for the rebound going to come down for Gonzalez as Page couldn't corral it, as he'll lean into Page a couple of times, and the Outlaws go down low. Wide open was David York. Warriors poor transition defense there, and head coach Tanner Hart none too happy about it here on the sideline as Mitchell tries to go to the inside. Warriors turn it over there, so the Outlaws coming the other way with it now with Gonzalez. Give it off here, taken away by Cannon. He'll take on Gonzalez at the hoop. Lost control, but puts it up and good. A little bit of a circus finish there by Cooper Cannon, but he ties the game at 2. Ball to the inside, taken away by Ruckman. Took it away from York. Up ahead for Cannon. He's got back-to-back buckets there, so Coop goes back-to-back for the Warriors. Ruckman gets the steal, and here come the Outlaws back the other way. Gonzalez has it up top, gets a screen by Philo, now dumps it to the inside looking for York, and out of bounds. It goes back-to-back turnovers on the Outlaws. Cannon coming the other way, a little trap potentially coming here as Cannon tries to read it. Goes high and out of bounds, looking for Ruckman here. So again, Warriors got to chat about it here. Got to be ready for that little trap zone. See if see if Cooper can maybe split that with his speed next time. So Warriors do a favor, send it back over to the Outlaws, who come into the front court with Gonzalez. Into the corner it goes for Philo. Back upside, there's Williams, had it tipped away from him. Baseball pass up the floor for Cannon. Somehow got it up to him through his hands and out of bounds there as the Warriors spoil a chance that time around. The tip away by the Outlaws may have been kind of the difference in that play being completed and not. As Gonzalez bounced it outside, Philo thought about the three-shot fake, dumped to the inside, swatted away, and I think they'll grab Mitchell on the inside for the foul as White will head to the free throw line, and they do grab Elias Mitchell, and that'll be our first free throws of the game. Remains 4-2 Warriors here with exactly 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. First free throw, line drive, no good for Austin White. Second free throw on the way, looked a little bit better, but Ruckman has the rebound on the miss. So back-to-back misses there from the charity stripe, and the Warriors now have the offense. And Cannon over on the right-hand side comes into the front court. Picked up the dribble, needs some help, finds it in Williams. Now back for Page, Cannon. Left side, Mitchell, looked to dribble drive, almost lost it, steps through to the backside. Ruckman, little alley-oop look there nearly as Ruckman's got the bucket. Good find by Mitchell. Left his feet but didn't pay for it as Gonzalez nearly has it taken away by Cannon. Outside it goes now for Gavin Green. Green goes to the right side, backs it out, almost stripped away there from White. Now it's in the corner, Philo for three, no good. Rebound again for Taylor Ruckman. Quickly up the floor, intercepted by Gonzalez and taken away by York. Here comes Green back the other way for the Outlaws. Gonzalez swings it all the way across. Green wide open in the corner for three, and he got it. That was great vision there by Gonzalez, and it's a 1-point game. 6-5 Warriors, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Here comes a little pressure look from the Outlaws, and now Ruckman into the front court. Back for Cannon, wide open is Mitchell. Shot fake there, throws it up for Ruckman. Recollects, give for Page. Inside his man, leans in, up and good. Grant Page, nice little post work there from Page, and a timeout taken by head coach Tanner Hart. We step away with them, 8-5 Warriors, 4:39 to go in the first on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine in the air.
8 Outlaws, 5 in a little back and forth game here. A lot of high intensity, some early turnovers, but the Warriors with a 3-point advantage. Here the Outlaws to bring it in. Gonzalez will bring it up the floor. I think they might have a new check in there. Fisher Murray into the game. It's the Outlaws set. Philo with it. Now Gonzalez. Move off to his right-hand side. Dump to the inside for White. Ran out of room. Now Gonzalez wants to drive. Ran out of room. Finds it to the inside for Green. He stepped on the baseline and out of play. Good defensive set there for the Warriors. So Cannon has it now. He's looking at skipped across here for Mitchell. Rises, finds its way for Cannon. Right back for Page. Down low for Mitchell, and he got stripped away and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Warriors. Williams going to set the offense here for the Warriors. Comes in for Mitchell, back for Cannon, spins away from trouble. Now Mitchell sets for three on the way. Took a long look before it spilled out. And now White with it as Page went to the deck, but the Outlaws finally do fully corral that rebound. Philo outside for Gonzalez. He'll take on a contested three and splash it down there. Mitchell put his hands down and Gonzalez finds the range. Pair of threes down for the Outlaws. Williams back the other way. Give it off for Cannon. To the inside for Ruckman. Great find there as he throws that all the way through the paint to Ruckman. And Taylor's got 2 buckets in the first quarter. It's 10-8. Warriors back on top. Kick it outside. Shot fake there for Fisher Murray, and Mitchell's got his second foul here. It's going to bring Gunnar Mascaro in. Fisher Murray going to go to the free throw line. Murray eyes lefty with the free throw is up and good. Mascaro in, Mitchell takes a break. Second free throw on the way, no good there, and Ruckman has yet another rebound here for the Warriors. To the outside it goes for Cannon. Dribbles, looks for help, finds it in Ruckman. Now Page, outside Williams, shot fake there. Back for Mascaro. Gunner now across for Cooper Cannon. Bounce it for Ruckman. To the middle it goes for Williams. To the hoop, left hand scoop. Layup is up and good. Michael Williams finds the range from the paint there. Now Gonzalez wants to start and stop. Nearly lost it, and Ruckman tried to gamble. Murray to the inside. Gonzalez now driving right. Puts up a wild shot, partially altered there. The ball tipped out, taken down by Williams. Now quickly up the floor here for Ruckman. Collects himself, and he says that it's blocked. I don't think it was even close to being blocked, but I mean, a huge amount of contact across the arm. Head coach Tanner Hart wants to talk about it, but again, I got caught in a little fan vision there instead of officiating vision, but the Warriors will come back on the defensive side and look for another stop. Gonzalez will arm clear off, see if they keep an eye on that throughout this one. Warriors leading 12-9. Kick outside, White. Murray goes to the inside, puts it up over Page. Can't hit the shot, though, as Grant did enough to alter that shot here, and now Cannon back the other way. Here comes the double team, turns away from trouble, finds it outside for Page, back for Cannon. Got to spread this thing out a couple of clump of Warriors. Now it's outside on the way, and Cooper Cannon from downtown for the Warriors there. Not sure if that one banked in or not. I couldn't quite tell, but the Warriors will take it. 15-9 your score. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, and Williams nearly took that one away as he tipped it out of play. Avon Jones going to come into the game for Taylor Ruckman. The minute 34 to go. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Warriors on top 15-9. David York back in for Gavin Green. Inbounds here just off to our right-hand side. Murray. It's there for White. Back for Murray. Cannon sticks with him. Murray tries to go right. Shut off there. Philo dumped to the inside here. Tried to get inside a Page, but he walked with it. That'll be a turnover on the Outlaws. So here comes Cannon into the front court. Needs a little help. Bounces it over for Williams. Michael had it poked away from him, and now it comes forward, and Cannon trying to defend, strips it away there from York. Up ahead for Mascaro, and Williams throws it out of play, so a little bit of back and forth over exuberance from these two teams. So here comes Gonzalez. Outside for Murray. Trying to free up Gonzalez on the outside. Mascaro poking it away. Nearly popped off of Gonzalez, but hit the baseline before it popped back up and touched Gonzalez on that far sideline. Ball comes in here for White. Back for Gonzalez. Trying to go to the outside. Crossover dribble here, and hands on that time by Gunner. Going to pick up a foul on him as Gonzalez got the better of him. Looks like a little friendly chat out there between Mascaro and Gonzalez. 3 fouls on the Warriors. No fouls on the Outlaws here in the opening quarter. Ball's got to come in. Finally does for Philo. Going to try to go in for York. Back outside for White. 38 seconds to go. And nice job by Mascaro just to stick with him. Almost poked the pocket, and now a foul comes in here Well, 4-0 disparity here in the early going despite physical play on both sides. So the Warriors going to go back on the defensive set here. So tough one there for Mascaro and Mitchell, now having 2 apiece. So they have 4 total fouls and 2 of them each on each Mitchell and Mascaro. So the inbounds play going to come in from Murray. Gets it for York, looking for a little backdoor cutter, wasn't there. 25 seconds to go. Murray dives to the inside, works it back outside to the right wing. He's got some speed on that dribble, does Murray. As Cannon tries to take it away from Philo. Now Gonzalez to the inside it goes. Ruckman came back in. Now White running out of room, gives it off for Philo. 8 seconds to go. Warriors trying to defend. Philo lean in, 2-point jump shot, no good. And then the inside, Bradshaw takes it away. 1 second. Warriors not going to get the shot off there as it was blocked regardless. End of one, 15-9. Warriors on top of the Outlaws here on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
We're Brian.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
And we're back here at Rawlins High School as the quarter break nearly coming to a close here. Warriors huddled up. They were thanking some Booster Club faithful there. I will say Rawlins is a high school that tries to fit in almost everything into every single game. I will say that much about it. So the Warriors and Outlaws going to come back out. It's Outlaw basketball to start quarter number 2. The ball's going to come in. Philo for Gonzalez, and Mitchell doing the defending on Gonzalez. Got to be careful out there with his 2 fouls. So Mitchell looks to get screened off there. Back for Philo. Wants to drive. Puts up a leaning jumper. Somehow got that to go. Philo kind of lost control of the ball, then had a leaner that finds its way home on the left baseline as Cannon's with it now. Go outside for Williams. Well, man defense here as Ruckman has it. Spins the inside, shot up. No good. Kind of a wild one there from Taylor. A lot of contact through the middle that time. So the Outlaws tried to jump the screens. Gonzalez almost had it poked away. Now needs some help. Puts up an awkward shot. Banker goes. Man, that's back-to-back shots that probably didn't deserve where they ended up, but Gonzalez got it to go. And now the Warriors lead it just by 2, 15-13. As Cannon heads to the right baseline. Kick it up top for Mitchell. Drives to the inside. Try to dump it off for Page. Now onto the deck. And it'll be Outlaw basketball. So the Warriors haven't settled into the second quarter well here in the first minute 4. It's a quick 4-0 run from the Outlaws. We're 9 minutes into the game. The Outlaws have yet to commit a foul so far. Philo outside on the far left-hand side. Now dribbling. Give for Green. Dump to the inside. Stolen away now by Cannon. He's going to take on White all the way to the hoops. Shot up. No good. Mitchell almost had the rebound, and it should remain Warrior basketball as Green gets the foul, as we were just talking about it. First personal of the half on the Outlaws here. Williams going to inbounds here for Page. Now back for Williams. Left corner. Takes a dribble all the way to the hoop. Protects it up and good. Michael Williams showing some good dribble drive moves there for the Warriors. And lead back out to 4, 17-13. Comes Gonzalez, picked up by Cannon. Gets screened off. Now Mitchell nearly took it away. Screened off again. Now dumped to the inside. Page tipped it away, but right to the waiting hands of Philo. That's just bad luck there for the Warriors as that one tipped out by Page right to a waiting Philo for three. Cannon for Williams on the outside. 5:50 to go. 17-16. Looking for a little pick and roll there. Wasn't home. Now Cannon for a screen from Ruckman. Now steps back for three. That one's no good. Tipped out for Mitchell. He'll go inside. Floating shot up. Kisses off the back iron. No good. And then Ruckman tag for a foul. My goodness. Physical one side. Not so much on the other. Warriors get a tough one against them as Ruckman picks up his first personal. 17-16, 5:28 to go here as Gonzalez starts downhill. Dumps to the inside for White, missed it. York has the backside rebound though. Warriors not doing well on the rebounding here in the second quarter. See if they can reset themselves offensively as Cannon spins the inside, pulls up for a baseline jumper, no good. Page has it blocked, they say, although looked like a foul from here. Ruckman to the inside, a lot of contact yet again, and no whistle. Gonzalez now going to sprint forward, give it outside for Philo. Back for Gonzalez. For three, no good. Rebound taken down by Page. So now see if the Warriors can maybe just settle things down a bit here with 4:45 to go, trailing by one, 18-17. Cannon for Page. Looks to dribble, has it poked away, and now Mitchell has to track it down. Williams defended by Green. Back for Mitchell. Page wants it. He'll go to work here. Looks to work on the block. Shot up, no good. And there's Ruckman on the backside. Got the rebound a third time up and good. Good hustle there by Taylor Ruckman. He's got 6 in the game, and the Warriors go on top by one in a little seesaw battle here between these two squads. Philo shot fake from the outside. Now needs some help. Almost taken away there by Cannon, but Gonzalez has it. Puts up an awkward floating shot. No good. Tipped away from York and out of play, but it is tipped by Williams. It'll stay with the Outlaws as Mascaro comes back into the game for Ruckman. Gonzalez gets a break with Fisher Murray coming in. Murray may be a sophomore, but definitely a good player. He's got a lot of speed out there, so Warriors got to be aware of that. Inbounds play. Murray will cue it up here. And they'll go deep up top for Philo. Into the corner for Green. Now it's White. Back for Green, looking to drive. Dump now for York. Turnaround against Mitchell. Shot up, no good. And Grant Page there with the rebound for the Warriors. Now here comes Mascaro in transition for three. Missed it, but then to the inside is Mitchell. Page had it, kicks it back out for Cooper Cannon. Floating shot up, no good. Mascaro again. Williams spots for three. Buried it. Michael Williams. It took a while to get him open, but the Warriors pay it off with a triple. Up top now for Murray. Drives, puts up a high floater of his own, and there I said, looks like a good player and finishes off a little high floater. 22-20 here. 3:08 to go in the half. Williams to the inside. Bank shot up, plus the foul. Got three from deep. Now a chance for three the old-fashioned way. So Williams now a chance at a three-point play. He's got 9 in the game to make it an even 10. Shot up, a little too strong. Fight for it. Mascaro nearly had it, but now it's tipped out for Green. He's running the floor, splits the defense. Murray for three from the corner. No. Long rebound chance. Philo grabs it, and now Murray has it again. Now they'll go inside for White. All the way into the corner for Philo. He looks to split a couple of defenders, pulls up, mid-range jumper, missed it long, and Mitchell's got the rebound with 2:35 to go. Here comes Coop into the front court. A couple of crossover dribbles against Philo. Now he'll go right by him to the hoop, and he's fouled on the way to the bucket. He'll take 2 free throws now. Actually tagged White on the inside. Shot up, no good for Cannon. So Warriors 0-2 to start from the free throw line. So Colt Weber into the contest for the Warriors. Second one also no good for Cooper, but a fight for the rebound comes down for White, so the Warriors unable to cash in from the charity stripe here. 2:24 to go. Gonzalez back into the game, drives to the paint, kicks it outside now. Half drive shut off there was Robertson, back for Gonzalez. Weber defending. Gonzalez got to the inside, now a foul there, so they call it on Weber. Second foul of the quarter on the Warriors. It's Grant Page going to come back into the game after the next break. Outside it goes for Gonzalez. Got to the inside, puts up a shot up and good. Gonzalez, he's been falling away from the basket more than attacking it, yet he's found that range there on those tough hanging mid-range shots. It's good body control as Cannon pulls up from a mid-range of his own, and he made that one look easy as well. So Coop says, well, Mr. Gonzalez, if you can do it one side, I'll show you what I can do the other. Gonzalez jumps it for York, swatted away by Williams, what they say illegally. So Williams will pick up the foul, and that'll send York to the free throw line. First free throw is up and good for York. Taylor Ruckman, Grant Page back into the game for the Warriors as Mitchell crossed over, and I'd say they probably are going to call a lane violation there as Mitchell lost his footing as York missed the second, but he'll get a third chance here. And couldn't hit that one as Ruckman has another rebound. Came off the bench, right back to rebounding. Dang near has 10 of them here in the opening half as Cooper Cannon starts the offense. Ruckman to the inside, was looking for Page, but threw it short. Robertson back the other way. He flies past the hoop, and Ruckman commits the foul. Ruckman's second is all. Williams came to the scorer's table, but the Warriors don't necessarily have to make that change as Robertson misses the first. But they will. So Ruckman will come right back out here with a minute 26 to go. 26-23 Warriors. Pinnacle Bank's scoreboard here in a tight one. Robertson will push free throw shot, no good, and there's Mitchell with a rebound. Good job by Elias to grab that one. Coop will pull the strings here as he moves top of the key, looking for a pass, finds it in Williams. Mascaro open on the baseline, nearly poked away from him. Williams now gets a screen from Page, back out for Gunnar Mascaro. Crossover dribble, inside out. Here's Williams from the corner pocket, buried it. Michael Williams found his range here. He's got a pair of them, and he's got a dozen, and the Warriors have a 6-point advantage. Gonzalez with it now. And Mascaro flies across, gets a little tip there for the Warriors. Will stay with the Outlaws, but good hustle. Ball comes in for Gonzalez. Gonzalez patience here as the Warriors look to defend as Mascaro chasing, can't get around him as Gonzalez misses the shorty, but tips it right there to York, who also missed it. And last touch by the Outlaws and out of play there. So Warriors escape the putback and then escaped it again. And here comes Cannon, 25 seconds to go. Coop into the front court. Crossover dribble against Gonzalez. Nice little fake there to the hoop. Scoop layup is good. A circus finish from Cooper Cannon as he no-looked one way, got around Gonzalez. Defense remains solid as he soared over the paint, scoops it up and takes it away. Gonzalez behind the back. Fancy dribbling, tries to dump it to the inside for York. Ball's on the deck as Page has it, and it's tipped away and last touch by Page out of his hands. 0.9 seconds to go here. Ball comes in, Gonzalez wide open at the buzzer, got it. Warriors get caught sleeping. It was silly there, and the referee seemed to time it perfectly there for the Outlaws. End of the first half, 31-26 in favor of the Worland Warriors. Tight one as we head to the halftime locker room. The halftime show presented by the Washakie Prevention Coalition coming your way on the other side on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine in the afternoon.
Yep, we even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex. And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bollinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family, weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
Yeah.
How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that they were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com. Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McKamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics.
And welcome inside the Washakie Prevention Coalition halftime show. Halftime score, Worland Warriors 31, Rawlins Outlaws 26, and what has been a good one from start to finish. The first half as the Warriors and Outlaws have kind of both had taken some runs at each other. 3 lead changes, 2 ties so far in this one. We're hoping to catch up with Worland Lady Warrior head coach Mark Mortimer here before the end of the Washakie Prevention Coalition halftime show. But for right now, let's jump into the halftime stat summary for the Outlaws. Fisher Murray with 3 points, 10 for Christopher Gonzalez, 3 for Gavin Green, 5 for Timothy Philo, 5 for David York, 4 threes down, so nearly half their points coming from downtown for the Outlaws. Warriors in this one, Gunnar Mascaro with 3, 8 for Cooper Cannon, 6 for Taylor Ruckman, 2 for Grant Page, 12 for Michael Williams, 3 threes down as well for the Worland Warriors to give them that 5-point advantage, 26-31 here on the Washakie Prevention Coalition halftime show. At times, the Warriors have been really up to the task. That 3 given up at the buzzer, I bet you that drove head coach Tanner Hart crazy. I'm sure they're talking about a little bit in the halftime locker room. But Gonzalez, man, talk about composure with 0.9 to go. Knew he had time to set and shoot. Did so, buried it here from the right wing to make it a 5-point game heading into the half. Warriors, again, led by Michael Williams with a pair of threes in the game, 12 points total thus far in this contest. So the Worland Warriors trying to follow up the Lady Warriors, who got a 66-39 victory a little bit earlier on. We're going to take a break here on the Watchkey Prevention Coalition halftime show. The other side will continue to prep you. Hopefully have a talk with Worland Lady Warrior head coach Mark Mortimer, but we will see if we can get that done. And then we'll get you ready for half number 2 here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors!
Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warriors special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453. Every Warrior needs the support of their Shield. Thank you to the following Shield members: Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, 1006 Bighorn Avenue in Worland, 347-6196. Bryant Honey Incorporated in Worland, Pure Wyoming Honey and Pollination Services. Sage Creek Land and Cattle Company, food from our family farm to your family table for over 100 years. War Paint, custom design warrior gear. Find them on Facebook or online at warpaint.com. Add your strength to the Shield today. Contact Jordan McKamey at McKameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or call or text 307-431-1468 today.
Welcome back inside the Watchkey Prevention Coalition halftime show. Didn't get head coach Mark Mortimer here down to the desk. That's all right. We'll see if we can catch up with him possibly in the third quarter, even at the end of this Warrior boys game. But should be a good one. It's been great back and forth. It's been a good guard battle between Gonzalez and Cannon. And then the 3 points started off in favor of the Outlaws, and the Warriors were able to make a couple of splashdowns of their own. Sounds like the coach had some coaching duties to do, so we completely understand that. Had something to take care of in that freshman game, so we understand that completely. We always enjoy talking to the coach post-game, especially after a victory, but we understand that some things happen to come up from time to time, so we'll focus here on these Worland Warriors leading 31-26 at the half. I say most likely got to try to get Grant Page a little bit more involved. I know that there's some size-on-size matchups down there, but I think if you can slip that through the through that zone coverage, I think he's got the post moves to kind of make it pay off down low for the Warriors. So hopefully they'll be able to do that. We think we have head coach Mark Mortimer running over here to do a quick post-game interview as he puts on the mic. Head coach Mark Mortimer with us now. No, coaching duties come first. Your ladies came out maybe a little bit flat there in the opening couple of minutes trying to find their feet, but then after that it was all Lady Warriors in that 66-39 victory.
Yeah, it looked like a snowball fight there to begin with. Both teams just kind of throwing it around, and I think they went up 6-2, and our kids we play so hard, good things are going to happen, and they I think it was like an 18-2 run or something crazy like that, and just never looked back. So just team defense.
Well, and Coach, we talked about that pressure, both not only defensively but offensively. Defensively, it finally seemed like you started to frustrate that Rawlins team. They just weren't able to get anything, and it sped them up.
And that's what, I really wasn't expecting that, but we did really speed them up. They took a lot of shots that, watching them on tape, that they really haven't done. They really look to get the ball to their 3 top scorers and work the ball around. And they were frazzled early, and then it was chuck and duck for them for about 3 quarters, where it was the first kid who had it was shooting it. And I don't know if the shot clock had anything to do with that on their side. We didn't even talk about it until today. It's not a big deal because we're 2 passes and a shot, so we should never get to a 35-second clock.
Yeah, and Coach, it was kind of nice. It seemed there was scoring from players throughout at certain times. Maddie Robertson opened up the game on a good little run. Kat got involved, and Annie Page was involved. Kat again, Annie kind of towards the end, and kind of had some smattering of scoring from multiple Lady Warriors out there, not all coming just from Kat.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Kat's the one who leads the show defensively for us, and we get a turnover, a rebound. We want her running. She has no responsibility. Just get down the floor because nobody can keep up with her. And then you're so proud of Annie and Maddie in that 5 spot, rebounding and doing things that, it's hard to expect them to do that, being undersized, but tremendous job. And then, Aiden comes in and gives us huge minutes tonight when one of Kennedy gets hurt. So, yeah, just top to bottom, we have a lot of kids coming in and helping out.
Well, Coach, hopefully Kennedy will be all right. I know she took a hard spill. Coach, any final thoughts here as we get ready for half number 2 between the Warriors and the Outlaws here?
And one more game, closer to a home game, so we can't wait to play in front of our home crowd.
All right, Coach, we appreciate you. Travel safe home and appreciate your thoughts as always.
You too. Thanks, Jordan.
Head Coach Mark Mortar there on the Watchkey Prevention Coalition halftime show. We round it out there, and we go straight into second half action as the Worland Warriors will have the opening possession of half number 2 here as Cooper Cannon brings it into the front court. Williams to the inside for Ruckman. Shot fake there. Collects, puts a shot up, blocked away by York. Right to Mitchell. Tries to go inside for Page. Cannon's able to track down the deflection. Williams looking for a screen. And that whistle came out before Ruckman even got there. And Ruckman picks up his 3rd personal. Yikes. 7:35 to go here in the 3rd quarter. First possession offensively for the Rawlins Outlaws. Philo with it for the Outlaws. Williams trying to hassle. Philo goes to the baseline, running out of room. Kicks it up top. Back for Philo in the corner for 3. Missed the shot. Page in the middle, and he tries to throw it up here for Cannon. And now a reach in, maybe a pushing foul going to go against Philo. So they do say the foul, I think it kind of came after he deflected the ball, which he didn't necessarily need to do as he had Gonzalez up in front of him. But the Warriors will take the baseline inbounds play. So they'll look to go up top for Cannon. Shot fake there on Philo, gets the inside, puts up a little floating shot, gets it to go. Cooper Cannon, he's got that finishing ability across the paint that just sometimes makes you ask the question, how did he get that one to go? Gonzalez defended there by Mitchell. Now it's with Green looking for a screen into the corner for Gonzalez. He steps back for a 3, and that's too strong off the angle. Mitchell has it. He'll drive into the front court, have to hold things up here, gives it off for Williams. Steps into the corner for Mitchell. Trying to go back for Page, just wasn't quite there in time. And now Cannon has it to set the offense. Gives for Ruckman. Now for Mitchell. Williams for Cannon in the corner for 3. That one's a little too strong, and the rebound down for the Outlaws. Gonzalez coming forward. Mitchell's got to get back quickly and does. Pulls up for a mid-range jumper and got it to go. Again, it seems like tougher the shot that Gonzalez has, the better shooting percentage he's had so far tonight. 6:05 to go, 33-28. Remains a 5-point game here. Williams gets a screen momentarily from Ruckman, and now Cannon lost the dribble. Now gives it off for Page. Looks to go to work. Back out for Cannon, swings it over for Williams. Shot fake there. Down the paint he goes. Up and good. Nice job. Was that Mitchell on the other side or Ruckman that kind of sealed off a little space for Williams to go through, and he finishes at the rack. 35-28. Gonzalez gets a screen. He's at the elbow. Thought about the shot. Philo now moves right. Down the paint he goes. Outside for Green for 3. A little bit too strong there, and tipped by Williams into the waiting hands of Grant Page, and now Mitchell needs a little bit of a bailout. Ball comes outside now for Cannon. Into the corner, Williams for 3. He got it again. Williams, he's got the eye for it from downtown today. He's got 17, including 3 from beyond the arc so far. Biggest lead of the day for the Warriors is 10, 38-28. Gonzalez wants to go. Arm bars Mitchell there, hands it off for Philo. Shot fake. Down the lane he goes, kicks it out for White. Green, he'll dribble drive, ran out of room. Gonzalez to the backdoor cut, inside for York. Partially blocked there by Page. Now Ruckman up ahead for Cannon. Spin move there. They say a walk, a lot of contact there. Good Coop. As tough travel call there on Cannon. A lot of contact on him. Kind of threw him off balance, but the Warriors turn it over there. Remains a 10-point game. 38-28 with 4:39 to go here in the third quarter. Gonzalez walks it into the front court now, kicks it out for Philo. Down low it goes for White. Defended now by Page. Pulls up, little mid-ranger. Warriors will give that up to the postman anytime that they want it, as Cannon now comes into the front court. Defended by Philo. Looking for a screen. Now crosses over into the paint. Pulls it up. Shot on the way. No good. Ruckman with the putback up and good. Ruckman just positions himself well, very a la Dennis Rodman style. He may not be the biggest player out there, but he's got a good sense of where the ball is going to be. Timeout, Rawlins Outlaws. Warriors 40, Outlaws 28. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard back after this on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McKamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics.
And we're back here inside of Rawlins High School. Outlaws took a timeout here as the Warriors have taken a 12-point lead on the Taylor Ruckman finish, as the Outlaws will come out. Sideline inbounds play here after the timeout was taken by head coach David Greninger. Ball comes in for Gonzalez in the backcourt. Mitchell on the defense. Gonzalez all the way to the hoop. No shot. So they say Mitchell got him with the body as he's going across the middle. That's Mitchell's third. Mitchell will come out. Gunnar Mascaro will come in. Ruckman and Mitchell both have three. Mascaro, interestingly, has two. So the Warriors got to play disciplined as Gonzalez looks to get it in. And now the ball going to come all the way into the backcourt. Smart play there by Murray to go grab it as Mascaro defends there. Now Gonzalez going to work on Williams. Crosses over. It's a great ball handler as he gets inside of Williams, goes down the baseline. Kick out for Murray. Now a wide open Philo for three. It's short, no good. Fight for the rebound. Gonzalez has it. Leans in and swatted away by Page. Philo outside for Green. He's got a corner pocket three up and good. So the Warriors bad bounces there again on a couple of threes so far today for the Outlaws. Back to a 9-point game. Cannon moves to the left-hand side, goes outside Mascaro. Trying to give for Williams now. A reach-in foul going to go on Gonzalez. Just his first. The Outlaws only 5 total fouls in the game. Well, only 15 total fouls for either squad. 3:11 to go in the third quarter. 40-31, Warriors lead it. Ball comes in for Avon Jones, who just checked in. Protects it, gives it off for Cannon. Jones comes in as an energy guy here for head coach Tanner Hart. As they try to go inside, Mascaro, pass was read by Murray. Jones trying to recover. Murray looked like he walked with it there, but nothing whistled. As Gonzalez looks to go inside, ball tipped around, taken away by Jones, holds things up. Now can dribble out of trouble. Gives it off for Williams, and Michael into the front court he goes straight away. Cannon has it again. Warriors setting the offense. So Williams has it on the left-hand side. Page looking to set a screen. Now Williams contested mid-range jumper, not there. Now Mascaro outside for Jones, bouncing it in now for Page. Gets to the inside to the backside. Scoop layups no good. Last touch by the Outlaws. No, by the Warriors, they say. I like the move there from Page. It nearly went down, but the Warriors come up empty on that trip. 2:20 to go here in the third quarter. Gonzalez in control of the offense for the Outlaws. Murray has it now, looking for a screen from York. Philo looking to drive, kicks it out. Murray, little drive fake, now hits the elbow, has to hold things up. Nearly taken away by Cannon. Gonzalez, shot fake, gets to the elbow, leaning now, has to dump it out for White. Now here comes Gonzalez, a little clear off against Mascaro, puts up a contested three, no good. A nice rebound there by Michael Williams. Good position for the Warriors. Good defensive set there. Cannon pulls things out, now give for Williams, looks to go inside, back for Mascaro. Now Cannon looking for a screen. Page is available up top, now goes right side for Jones. Back for Mascaro. 12 seconds on the shot clock here as Williams gets a screen. Step back. He's got a three on the way. Short that time. Didn't quite get the legs underneath it there as that one falls short. Here's it from the Rawlins Outlaws student section there as Taylor Ruckman comes back into the game. Minute 15 to go here in the third quarter. Murray looks to cross over on Jones. Good job for Avon to stick with him. Philo now moving off to his right-hand side, waiting for some motion. Leans in, almost lost his footing there. A little backdoor cut by Gonzalez. Swatted away again by Page, and my goodness, a whistle comes in there. Pretty unbelievable as Gonzalez not only out of control, but had that one turned away. They'll follow Page. They said on the arm, but I don't think there is anything near contact near that forearm of Gonzalez. Gets a trip to the free throw line. First one up, no good. Grant Page going to come out of the game. Just his first foul, not the reason he's going to come out. Just get a little break here before the fourth quarter. Gonzalez going to try to go 1 of 2 here. This one looks online and is good. So Brady Snyder into the game gets quite the ovation from the student section in attendance. Cooper Cannon with the ball now. Taylor Ruckman, Avon Jones, Gunnar Mascaro, Johnny Thomas out there for the Warriors. As Mascaro takes control of the offense. Works out against Philo and now gets a screen. Give back for Ruckman. Inside out for Thomas in the corner. Now runs out of room. Back in for Ruckman. Thomas drumps it inside. Now Jones spots up for 3. High arcing. Too strong there. Ball tipped off. And Warriors can't get a break here, as I'm not sure how they saw which foot that came off of, but I guess they said it was a Warrior foot. Ball comes in with 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Warriors have led by as many as 12, lead down to 8 here. Gonzalez working on Gunnar Mascaro. 20 seconds to go, shot clock off. Gonzalez driving down the lane, ran out of room, looked like he walked with it, then through the hands of Snyder and out of play. As the court monster kind of got Gonzalez that time when he put on the spin cycle. 3 changes coming here. Going to be some changes here. Warriors think Jones is going to come out. So we got Mitchell, Ruckman, Williams, Page, and Cannon out there for the final 13.9. Cannon pushing the front court with 10 seconds to go. Moves to his left-hand side. Little crossover there. Williams straight away now. Moves to his left. Trying to get rid of it. Kicks it outside right. Now Page. He's open. Didn't get the shot off, though, as the Warriors end the quarter without getting a shot off. But they lead it by 8. 40-32. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Fourth quarter. Your way next here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine in the afternoon.
Yep, we even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex, And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
Fast-moving contest so far as the Warriors and Outlaws are headed to the fourth quarter in a good one, 40-32. And I'll tell you, not a lot of fouls in this game. Only 16 total whistled so far. Only 5 in total on the Outlaws. Have to keep in mind Taylor Ruckman with 3 fouls, Elias Mitchell with 3 fouls, and the Warriors will start on the defensive side. Warriors Cannon, Mitchell, Ruckman, Page, and Williams stay out there. It's like Gonzalez, Philo, Green, York, and White out there. So starting fives taking each other on here again as Green nearly lost that one. Now a look to dribble, dumps it for White at the free throw line. Turnaround jumper's no good. Fight for it. Ruckman has it. Quickly up the floor it goes for Mitchell. Go inside of Gonzalez. Couldn't finish, but he'll head to the free throw line as Gonzalez got a piece of him. So Mitchell to the free throw line. First one, rattles in and out for Elias. That one was halfway down before it caromed away. Second free throw, trying to make it a 9-point game here. Warriors have been to the free throw line 4 times, now 5, and they're 0 for 5. Williams back out for Mitchell, though, on the offensive rebound. The Warriors set the offense with Cannon out on the left-hand side. Give for Page. He'll go to work on White. Got inside the paint, falling away from 10. Got it. Grant Page finds the range there, and interestingly enough, that's just 4 points for Grant Page, but that one comes at a big moment. Warriors on top by 10, 42-32 with 7:15 to go. Gonzalez getting a screen here from York, and now he looked like he walked with it, but he lost the ball there in between a sea of Warriors and Outlaws, and now Williams into the corner for Mitchell. Hand check there. Oh, that's going to be an offensive foul there by Mitchell. That was a big clear off that time. Easy call there for the officials as Mitchell picks up his 4th. And again, it wasn't really necessary. Already had the inside position on Philo, so didn't need to throw that elbow there. So the Outlaws will come forward here after the offensive charge there on Mitchell. Ball taken away here by the Warriors. Mascaro has it, another steal for him. Gives for Cooper Cannon. Shot fake from the left corner. Now works it out for Williams. Now Ruckman wants to drive on his man, try to dump it to the low block. Oh my goodness, that one had to be tipped. Heck, somebody else has got to get involved on that play there as that one came off awkwardly. I know it wasn't a straight bounce pass, so maybe they said it came off a Page, but can't expect for many gifts in Carbon County when you come to play basketball. It's a tough place to play year in and year out. Gonzalez gives for Philo, fakes the drive, now back for Gonzalez. Murray in the right corner, ball tipped away, taken away by Mascaro. Now gets it for Ruckman. Sorry about the camera work. Bounces it out for Mascaro. Back out. Side for Cannon, and he slows things down, just looking for some patience. Mascaro wants to get it inside for Williams and kicked away by Murray. So Ruckman get inbounds here right in front of us. Got it in for Cannon. Now Page going to go to work on White. Turns around in the middle, puts up a little floater and got it to go. He's gone to work on White twice, and he's won back-to-back times. And the Warriors now lead it by a dozen, 44-32. Ball now Murray to the inside for York. Back out for Murray. Wants to go to the baseline. Kicks it all the way in the corner for Gonzalez for 3, and he hit it. And now a timeout for the Outlaws as they trail it now just by 9, 44-35. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard back in 30 seconds on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Every Warrior needs the support of their Shield. Thank you to the following Shield members: Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, 1006 Bighorn Avenue in Worland, 347-6196. Bryant Honey Incorporated in Worland, Pierre Wyoming Honey and Pollination Services. Sage Creek Land and Cattle Company, food from our family farm to your family table for over 100 years. War Paint, custom designed warrior gear. Find them on Facebook or online at warpaint.com.
Add your strength to the Shield today. Contact Jordan McKamey at McKameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or call or text 307-431-1468 today. And we're back live here at Rawlins High School, 44-35, 5:39 to go as it's a 9-point game after the Christian Gonzalez 3 from the right corner. Cooper Cannon, Michael Williams, Gunnar Mascaro, Taylor Ruckman, and Grant Page out there. Give it for Mascaro down to the right baseline, threw it away. Not sure who he was looking for there as Philo splits the defense, puts up the wild shot, no good. White had the rebound over the back, and he is fouled. Fouls on Ruckman, his fourth. White scoreless so far, had the opening free throws of the game, missed both, but this one he finds the range and the lead down to 8. Warriors got to find some grit here as led by as many as 12, now down to an 8-point game. And the shot's up, no good as York goes over the top there. Man, my goodness, not sure what the Warriors have to do because if he went over the top, he had to have tipped it. Bonus possession here for the Outlaws. Outside for Gonzalez in the corner. Now wants a drive shut off there by the defense of Ruckman. Step back three for Gonzalez, missed it, and that one came off of York and out of play, so it'll go to the Warriors. Warriors, that would have lit this stadium up here, would have brought the student section right to their feet. 5:02 to go here. Warriors working with Cannon off to the right-hand side. Looking for a screen, gets it up top. Williams, he's wide open for three, missed the shot, and now ball tipped out. Murray. And the Warriors, I think that one was the right call. It looked like Gunnar Mascaro got his got the first touch to that one. Ball up ahead for Murray. Skip it across for Philo. Now give for White. Wide open is Murray in the corner, and that one's an air ball. Philo has the rebound, though, and now Gonzalez wants to drive to the inside. Floating shot, no good. Got his own rebound. Going to look to go back up. Murray to the inside. Kick out for Gonzalez. Warriors back off, and now that one's no good. Ball up ahead here for Gunnar Mascaro all the way to the hoop. Shot up, no good. There's Cannon on the backside. No. Mascaro, the third time he's fouled. So Warriors couldn't finish, but they'll head to the free throw line with Gunnar Mascaro. Foul goes on Timothy Philo. Guards the line here for free throws. Missed the the Warriors are 0 of 6 from the free throw line. And it's just a concerning stat as you work towards the final 4 minutes of this one. Second one also no good. There's Page with the rebound, puts it up, no good again. Warriors can't buy a bucket right now with 4:08 to go. They still lead it by 8. The Mascaro and Gonzalez dancing in the backcourt. Dump it down the lane for Murray, and he stepped on the end line out of play. And here comes Mitchell in for Gunnar Mascaro. Exactly 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 44-36 Warriors Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. It's tightened up defensively here on both sides for these two teams. Mitchell outside for Williams, shot fake. Looks to drive, ran out of room. Now Page, straight away Mitchell. He'll look to drive, puts up the shot. It's up and good. My goodness, the official from the backside going to make that call and call it an offensive foul. That one is a head scratcher there as Mitchell fouls out of the game. So again, the Mitchell fouls out of the game on the offensive play, and it happens to be against the official who was out of position that time around. So Mitchell comes off the floor with 5 and the timeout on the floor. We step away for 30 with him on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition.
We're back here in Rawlins, Wyoming, home of the Outlaws. Warriors see Elias Mitchell foul out of the game there as he went in on a drive. It looked like a blocking foul, classic variety, but gets tagged for the offensive charge. And now the Outlaws have another possession here, trying to work into this Warrior 8-point lead, but the Warrior defense going to look to deny as Gonzalez comes into the front court against pressure from Mascaro. Dump it inside for White, leans inside, no good. Fight for the rebound. Page had it momentarily, and now it's Cannon to the inside on Gonzalez. Shot up, no good, but he'll head to the free throw line. Foul on Gonzalez. Gonzalez's third. It's a 4-4 quarter thus far. It's been all defense as Cannon rims out another. My goodness, I don't know the last time I've seen a Warrior team go 0 from the free throw line, but they're 0 for 8 now. Second free throw finally rattles home. Warriors now 1 of 9 as they stretch the lead tonight. 45-36. Here comes Philo the other way. Kicks it into the corner for Murray for three. The sophomore airballs it here as Philo throws it up now. Murray to the inside, back out. Gonzalez takes on the shot, leaning away, no good. Fight for it. Outside it goes for Philo. Runs out of room. Ball taken away by the Warriors outside. Williams holds things up, gets for Ruckman. Now outside for Gunnar Mascaro. And the Warriors will come here with Cooper Cannon to get it. And he protects himself along that half-court line. And Gonzalez with the foul. That's his fourth. Not his fifth. That's his fourth. Some of the Warrior faithful getting involved in the chants out there. As Green, that was I like it. A little gamesmanship there. Mascaro inbound here right in front of us. Warriors got to try to free up here, get the ball inbounds. Finally does now for Cannon. Pulls up, mid-range jumper, knocked it down. Cooper Cannon, he's got 13 in the game. Baker's dozen, call it sweet. Into the backcourt it goes. Murray into the front court now. Running out of room, gets it outside. Philo back for White, leaning away. Murray bumped off it there by Williams. Now White, free throw jumper is good for Austin White. Back to a 10-point game now as there's 2:24 to go. Warriors going to face a little different pressure look here as Williams needs to get it into the front court, and it does for Gunnar Mascaro. Back out for Grant Page. Williams drops it off for Cooper Cannon. Cannon looks to drive left. Hand off now for Williams. Gets a screen. Now he'll set up for three, and he buried it. Holds the pose. Michael Williams from downtown, 51-38, minute 55 to go. Here is the Outlaws driving to the inside, thrown up, and now here comes Cannon. It's a foot race with Murray the other way and puts it up and good. Worland Warriors go on top by 15. A good little run there. Minute 45 to go, 52-38. Here on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, back after this break on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bollinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family. We weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
Yeah.
How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that They were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com.
Timeout has concluded here. It's Outlaw basketball. Warriors going to lay on some pressure. The officials only going to wait another moment here before he starts the count, and finally Murray does get over there. Ball comes in now for Philo. Philo is going to run up the floor, and Mascaro nearly took it away, and ball's still loose. White has it outside Gonzalez. Another run of awkward touches, and Gonzalez hits another three. I can't tell you the last time I saw so many awkward touches work out, and that's a blocking foul, and Gonzalez is done. That'll send Ruckman to the free throw line here with 1:25 to go. Has some time to make changes. Gonzalez pleading his case, but he'll leave the game with 19 points, including four triples. He picked up 4 of his 5 fouls here in the quarter, which is kind of shocking in itself. 1:25 to go as Ruckman rattles home the first. 53-41 with 1:25 to go. Warriors just trying to stretch out as much as they can as Ruckman knocks down both. He's got 10 in the game, 3 players in double digits. 20 for Michael Williams, 10 for Taylor Ruckman, 16 for Gunnar Mascaro. Ball into the front court now for White. Gavin Green has it outside Philo, and now Murray. He looks to dribble drive. Ball came off his foot, and here is Williams splitting the defenders, and he is fouled. So with 1:09 to go, we have more free throws coming. Make sure you join us here on the post-game show presented by 7-Up. We'll wrap the stats for you. We'll talk with Warrior head coach Tanner Hart, and we'll prep you for next weekend's contest with the Bighorn Basin Classic coming your way as Williams knocks down the first, adds to his team high and game high total of 21. Williams can't hit the second, and here come the Outlaws the other way. 1:06 to go. Philo for 3, too strong, and Page to the inside of the rebound. Give back for Williams, and he's fouled in the backcourt. So we'll see how long the Outlaws decide to deploy this. Williams did make 1 of 2 free throws. Thought it was 56-41, but could be wrong. Williams' first one, no good. Warriors 4 of 14. That's going to be a discussion on the way home, I'm sure. Warriors typically a pretty good free throw shooting team overall. As William goes 1 of 2. Avon Jones in for Michael Williams. That'll do it probably for his night. 22 points in it. Not sure, sorry folks, if I had the camera the other way. I thought I had switched it over, but apparently brain fart as Williams went 1 of 2 as Cannon continues to work hard defensively. Murray the other way, crossover dribble, got inside the paint, poked away. Green for 3. That one's short, no good. York has the rebound. Murray outside, looking to get it inside for White. Does, and fouled there. So a free throw shooting contest here late as Grant Page commits his second foul. So Austin White to the line. He's got 3 points in the game, all of them here in the quarter. First one is good. Gunnar Mascaro comes off the floor. Gunnar 3 points on the night. Was really good with the fouls after picking up 2 in the opening quarter. He stayed clean after that. Weber and Bradshaw going to come into the game. Also, Isaiah Salazar going to come in. Taylor Ruckman, I think, has got to come out of the game. Here he comes. White to the line to make it a 13-point game. And that one's no good, and Cooper Cannon has the rebound, and here come the reinforcements as well for the Outlaws as we see Leo Lovato into the game. A couple of the players, Jorge Hernandez, Salazar has it now for the Warriors. And now outside it goes for Cannon, 25 seconds to go. They got the shot clock to deal with. Jones down the lane, kicks out for Cannon, back for Bradshaw. Now for Cannon. And they can let the shot clock expire. It's not that big a deal. And Cannon flies to the lane. Shot was no good. Rebound down for the Outlaws. 3 seconds, 2-1, three-quarter court shot. And the Warriors win their second game of the season. It's a sweep for the Warriors and Lady Warriors. Victorious 56-42. The final on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. I thought it was 57-42. We'll have to check that free throw. So the Warriors victorious 57-42 over the Outlaws in a tight contest. The Warriors took control of late and pick up victory number 2 on the season out on the road in a tough place to play here in Carbon County. Post-game show presented by 7-Up coming your way next here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Yep, we even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex. And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
Yep, we even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex. And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
And welcome inside the post-game show presented by 7-Up. Jordan McKamey with you. Final score 57-42 in favor of the Warriors. They pick up victory number 2 on the season. We're now joined by Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart. Coach, I got to imagine maybe a mixed bag for you. I imagine there's a lot that you like and then still some frustrations left over. So maybe not the complete performance, but getting a win in Carbon County always a big deal.
Yeah, I really like your backwards hat, though. That's what I really like. So, no, getting a win here is always hard. I mean, for years, getting wins in Rawlins is tough to come by. So, like I said, I don't care who their clientele and personnel is. You know, they got a couple bigs and a guard who threw in everything and had a heck of a night. I don't know what he had, probably close to 30, I feel like.
19 as well.
It felt like 30, I'll tell you that.
It felt like a big 19,
but yeah. It's good. I told the guys in the locker room, you know, coming out here, play possession by possession, and going to have to see who's grittier. And I told them, I said, Worland and Rawlins are kind of both gritty teams and gritty towns. And I said, who's the grittiest right now? And I'm glad that we pulled out on top.
Well, glad we could. I'm sure Justin Jefferson would be appreciative of the grit out there. And again, channeling the inner Andy Roddick here with the backwards hat. You outed me here. I'm not even on camera.
Oh, sorry.
56-42, Coach. When you look at this one, I thought the rebounding was really good in the early parts. I thought Taylor Ruckman, I think he had 10 before the first half even came to a close. You're crashing down there, just not giving up any of those second opportunities.
Yeah, and that's why I felt at the beginning of the year we could be one of the top rebounding teams in the state if we, you know, just get after it. And because Taylor is a terrific rebounding machine, Grant's going to do his things. Elias can go get it. Gunner can go get it. So, I mean, they're all very capable of being good rebounders, and I thought they did a good job, you're right, in the first half of making sure we did that. In that Lander game that Rawlins picked them off, they out-rebounded Lander bad. And I'm like, we cannot give up offensive boards to these kids and give them second shots. So first half was very good with the rebounding.
Well, and Coach, obviously at times there's a bit of an accordion game. You finally stretched it out late, but it seemed like your team didn't let maybe the emotions that were out in the crowd affect them. It kind of seemed like everybody was kind of locked into what was happening in between the lines out there. I didn't see like maybe the Elias foul out might have been the time where there's a little bit of emotion because it felt not quite right. But outside of that, it seemed like your team had the laser focus of whatever happens out there, whistles like that's beyond our control. Let's do what we can control.
And call it laser focus or bad coaching. I'll be honest, I was so focused I didn't know Elias had 5 and came out, and so I was sitting there going to put him in, and everyone's like, he fouled out. I was kind of just engaged in what was going on. But that's where, some of those other guys we can get in and play for a little bit. It's good. Colt came in just for a moment, gave us good defense. Gunner is just a defensive machine, and I know the kid hit some tough shots, but Gunner does a great job of getting people out of their flow. But this one was about, Grant was kind of taken away. Their bigs took away Grant pretty good. I think he ended up with 6. But Michael hit some huge shots. It was great to see Michael Williams tonight and doing what I know he can do. And then Cooper continued to do what he's been doing so far this season. So pretty pumped for those guys. We're going to get Grant rolling, though. But he had a harder time with their 2 bigs.
Yeah, I might have to go back and look at that Cooper Cannon circus shot that he made on the reverse layup. There is a couple that he hits that just make you say, my goodness, how does he do it? Head coach of the Worland Warriors, Tanner Hart, with us, 57-42 the final. Coach, any final thoughts here? But let you get into the locker room, close this thing out, and get headed back towards Worland here as we got a little drive home here on a Thursday night.
Yep, getting home late at this time feels a lot better with a win than with a loss. So I'll take it, and I'm pretty happy with the boys to take, like I said, growing a little bit each game.
Coach, as always, appreciate you sharing the thoughts, and we'll talk to you next weekend.
Thanks, Jordan.
Head coach Tanner Hart there here on the postgame show presented by 7-Up. Quick 30-second break. We wrap the stats and sign off here from Rawlins High School.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me
For a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland.
And welcome back inside the postgame show brought to you by 7-Up. Let's jump into that postgame stat summary here for the Rawlins Outlaws. Fisher Murray with 3, 19 for their guard Christopher Gonzalez, 6 for Gavin Green, 5 for Timothy Philo, 5 for David York, 4 for Austin White, 7 threes down in this one for the Outlaws. For the Warriors in this one, 3 points for Gunnar Mascaro, 16 for Cooper Cannon, 10 for Taylor Ruckman, 6 for Grant Page, and 22 for Michael Williams, including 4 from downtown of the 6 total that the Warriors hit in this contest. Warriors, they won 3 out of the 4 quarters, only losing the second 17-16. So that was the only quarter the Warriors lost. They led by as many as 15 is where they closed it out. They had led by 12 at points, and then the Outlaws had got it back within 8 at one point, but the Warriors hit some big shots late and able to close this one out. 57-42 the final on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. So Warriors, Lady Warriors, Bighorn Basin Classic next weekend. Warrior boys are at home. We're going to discuss, I say we're going to discuss, like I'm more than one person, I guess, with my other personalities. I'm going to discuss who we're going to cover. Maybe we'll try to mix up. Maybe we'll cover some boys at home, and maybe we'll try to follow the girls on the road as well, just get some equal coverage. So going to take a look at the schedules when they come out, and then I'll keep an eye on the Facebook page, and I'll keep you informed there of what's going to happen next weekend with the Bighorn Basin Classic. No games this weekend, so the Warriors going to enjoy a victory here as they head into the weekend. Warriors get their second win. The Lady Warriors go above 500 at 4-3 with victories here in Rawlins. Final scores on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard one more time. Worland Lady Warriors 66, Rawlins Lady Outlaws 39. Worland Warriors take out the Outlaws 57-42, the final on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. And until next time, and there's always going to be a next time, go Worland Warriors.